Archon presents a Ghost Logic game.
And we are live.
Welcome back. It's Saturday night, and it's Pulp Cthulhu. This is Florida Green. I'm here with my friends Archon, Allie, and Kizik. I'm super excited for this. We have gone all over Florida. You guys have found some really cool stuff, like the vault under the Sammy L. Davis Cigar Factory. You guys have gone hunting, trying to find the connections from that vault to some missing relics that were apparently stolen by some serpent person, unknown. You guys got hold of Stephen Sharp, a young gentleman that was in a hospital coma. He was in a coma in a hospital. There we go. And you guys interrogated him, did a little hypnosis, and you figured out that there was a place in Polk County, Florida, right near Lake Wales, called Lake Gordon. And he said he and his master went under the lake in a bubble to access his lair. So you guys took your Grumman Albatross and you flew it out to scope it out. And you are mid-flight. We last left you guys in the air. And you guys were wing-tipping and doing some spot hiddens. And you guys saw a gigantic thuggin' snake. At least 30 feet long. Living in this little lake here. And next to it was this house. And I think one of the last spot hiddens you guys did, you saw a little old lady out on her back porch and a cow that was blindfolded and tethered up next to the water. And the snake came out, grabbed the cow, and pulled it back under. So, yeah, that's the recap. You guys, we talked a little bit about it before the show, about what you guys were planning on doing. Is it still kill a giant snake? Is that what you're planning on doing?
I mean, quite possibly.
Quite possibly. I'll open it up. I mean, like, Lake Wales is a busy place. There's a lot of different things to do here. There's Legoland, if you guys want to go there. There's a place called the Bach Tower Gardens. Big old bell tower. It's pretty cool. And there's also like an alligator land kind of thing here. So there's tons of stuff to do. You don't have to just kill a snake. This is, sandbox game. But it is interesting to kill a snake in a RPG like this. So I think in order for you guys to be able to do that, we should do your luck refresh. Same as all the other times before. Everybody rolls that D100 percentile roll. Get this out of the way at the very beginning of this game. You want to fail this roll. Roll above your luck.
That didn't happen.
Okay. So you passed.
Gar.
Yeah. So you only add... Well, you're lucky. You actually add another D10.
So 2d10?
I believe you do because you are lucky, yes.
Okay, well, I'm at 99 luck again.
Oh boy.
It's nice to
Whatever.
be lucky.
What's everybody else's luck at?
I rolled an 83.
I saw that. You kind of rolled right after, or right before Kizik. Was that a double entry because it was so timed? Or was that a legit coincidental double?
I don't have the answer to that question.
I don't think either of us do, so it's okay.
It's obvious the RNG uses time, so if you guys hit at the same time, you're going to get the same score.
Yeah, it happens. It does.
Maybe we're just really in sync.
Love that band. Kizik, what's your... Sorry.
Getting in my head. I wanted to push the button by myself.
She does get into people's heads, doesn't she?
Sorry.
That's kind of like your MO.
It's kind of, it's almost involuntary at this point.
So Graham Eckert, you got 99 luck. What does Stella Boudreau have?
Sorry, I rolled an 83 and my luck is at 70, so...
So you just add the one D10 plus 5.
I was at 89 and rolled an 83. So I do 1d10 the end.
Yes.
At a 78.
Awesome. Hey, get 10 back. All right, that's out of the way. I was thinking about it on the drives to and from work. A good banter question because people want to get to know us behind the screen. So if you could live in any fictional universe, where would it be and why? I gave you a little bit of time to think about this. So Kizik, hit me. Which fictional universe would you live in?
I'd like to live in a Olympian, like Greek gods universe. Percy Jackson is like one, but the idea that you can be just a super entertaining person, that the gods are like, whoa, that guy's pretty fun to watch. I'm going to give him something cool. Also, he can't die yet, so just give him another chance.
That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
Just, I play music so well, gods are like, no. Let him keep playing.
Does that universe come with like gods fraternizing with mortals too? You know,
yeah.
Quote unquote fraternizing. Yeah.
Yeah, consent is always given.
Yeah, with gods, that's totally a thing, right?
That's our favorite thing.
Zeus is really well known for his consent policies.
Nobody gets tricked with like bestiality.
Yes, okay. So there's some rules. I like this universe better now. This goes up a couple notches for me. It would be hella torturous to like bring back the brazen bull, death sentence. But yeah, those that kind of universe would be really cool. You could be a scion of a god or goddess. Hercules would totally be like a thing, right? It'd be pretty tight.
Dip yourself into the river Styx so that you get a little bit of immortality.
Right. Oh, what is it? Ambrosia. That's totally a thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Just perfect tasting. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what in Percy Jackson, I think it tastes like whatever you want it to taste like, whatever your favorite thing is, right? So it's like a crumbly, warm cookie to Percy Jackson. I know these things because I'm a nerd. Anyway, so Archon, if you could live in any fictional universe, where would it be?
So, from the answer from Kizik's question, I'm getting that we can change things about the universe if we want.
Yeah, this is your fictional universe.
Oh yeah, I totally want to do the Mass Effect universe, and I won't give away spoilers because I know that you guys have not played it to the end. But except for I would change the way that it ends. But yeah, I would totally do the Mass Effect universe. Obviously, a huge fan. Every other sci-fi, close second. Babylon 5, Stargate, Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it. Sci-fi is cooler than reality, although, we're catching up.
We are catching up. That's true. I don't want the dystopian future sci-fi stuff. I watched Alien Romulus the other day, and it's very, very dystopian. Wayland Enterprises runs everything.
Yep. See, that's one of those things where Mass Effect kind of hit it on the head, because there are elements of that which I think there will be in reality.
Yeah.
But it's not it's not, Aliens level. Yeah, I'd definitely go with Mass Effect. Speaking of which, you guys should all play. It's a good game.
It's one of the best games storylines that most people they review that and they say it's the best game ever. So I believe that. I just haven't had time to play it all the way through. So Allie, same question. If you could live in any fictional universe, where would it be?
I would want to live in the Hogwarts universe, 20 years removed from the Battle of Hogwarts.
Before? Yeah, or after? After. Gotcha.
Sure.
Less.
Because then I would have all of the magic, but not the existence of J.K. Rowling.
Okay, I gotcha. It's that would be a really cool universe to live in too, but I would want more of more mingling with muggles. So yeah, I guess 20 years after the Hogwarts fight. That would be a really cool, only if I had magic. I wouldn't want to live in that universe as a muggle.
Well,
that would really
I
shitty.
assumed that was a given. Sorry.
I mean, that kind of goes with any of your universes, right? Kizik was the least superpowery of them all. I was totally I want to be Shepard if I'm in the Mass Effect universe. Who wants to be one of the guys that just gets steamrolled?
Yeah. No, so I guess the meta for all of this is that nobody wants to be ordinary, and everybody wants to be special. So we all knew that anyway. If I could live in any fictional universe, I'd want to stay pretty far away from death and all of that stuff. So the What Dreams May Come, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to go someplace like that, which I think is going to be a fictional universe, but I think that it would be so beautiful. That's how I would want things to go. And that's eternity. So I think that would be my fictional universe. A little deep, but that's a beautiful fucking movie. If you haven't seen it, you go watch that movie. Anywho. Alright, so we did our little recap. We did our luck refresh. Let's go ahead and we'll start off. You guys are flying in the air in your plane. What would you like to accomplish?
We should probably land.
In the water or
get
at the
into that.
airport?
A safe landing.
Oh, you just going to try to land on that big old snake?
I don't think that's a good idea, but it's a thing we could do.
You got propellers, there's knives. You just chop them up. But no, the airport's probably the right place.
Okay. We're gonna land at the airport.
Fantastic. So Didn't mean to drop the plane. You have full control. And let me get one of your pilot rolls. See how smooth this goes.
You want under the score.
Yes. Old Cthulhu, we want under the score. The lower the better.
Oh, interesting. I need to send you a new character sheet because this is not accurate to what I had for some reason.
Oh, I thought we had all just died.
Yeah, when he's like, I need to send you a new character sheet. I was like, oh, is that a fumble? That's real bad.
I mean,
All right, everybody else.
It's not a fumble, but it's not a success.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, because I took all the points out of it because, we weren't using it.
I think, yeah, you ended up with like a 50-50 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a 55. This sheet
Okay.
isn't right.
It's all good. So, it doesn't mean you guys crash. We're failing forward. We are going to land the plane, and then, immediately you get a call to taxi in. There's a building right here that's part of the airport. And they just need you to clear the runway immediately. They've got a huge AC-130 coming in.
Okay.
So a hop, skip, and a jump. You guys will end up parking over here on this field somewhere. And as you guys get out of the plane and disembark, there's a woman walking across the lot towards your plane. She stops a respectable distance away.
I'm going through shutdown on the plane, so I'm guessing you guys are going to get out first.
Oh yeah, Gavin he hops out as soon as it touches the ground. That's safe. Still rolling a little bit. He'll saunter on up.
Cool.
Saunter now. This Pam is your type, huh?
He's sauntering.
That's real.
There you are.
Is it the cat sweatshirt?
Oh, it's got to be the cat sweatshirt.
That's what I figured.
So as you approach her, Gavin, she kind of gives you a friendly wave, and she's like, "Hey, welcome on in."
Hi there. This Gavin Sharp. You coming to check in on us?
We just don't have. I don't see very many albatrosses, so it's a really cool plane. Are you the pilot?
No, he does a lot of stuff after it gets down, and I don't like being in the air very much. So, yeah, but is this albatross?
Yeah,
Yeah, it can fly and it can get in the water. It's pretty cool.
it's a flying boat. It's really cool. I don't see very many of them.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to wait for him to finish his shutdown procedures, I'm sure he'd like to talk. He talks a lot about planes.
Cool. There's a building behind her, and part of the building it says rentals, and there's a car rental sign. And then you look to her right. There's an entire fenced-in area that's filled with surplus military equipment. It's like an Army National Guard parking lot.
Man, if Graham sees that, you're going to lose him.
Oh, Skylar, is there a lot to do around here? This is the first time I've been here.
Well, I run the Skydive Florida place. It's over there. Are you? I don't think you're here to skydive the way that you look kind of green. You said you were a pilot, so you here to do touristy stuff?
Yeah. I like the outdoorsy stuff.
Okay, yeah. I've got brochures and stuff inside, but There's tons of tours around here. There's like alligator place if you're into gators. There's some really cool like architecture around.
I hit a button. My bad.
I hear Legoland's pretty close too.
That's true. Yep, Legoland. I didn't peg you for a Lego guy. No offense.
Oh man, some kids. Somebody's always a little kid.
So Graham's going to disembark the plane and see Gavin flirting, I think, with Skylar.
Talking?
Yeah.
Just
And Stella just watching him awkwardly communicate. Can I, because Graham grew up on airports in Florida, can I roll to see if I know these people?
Sure. Gonna roll a luck.
Why, yes, I would like to roll a luck. How'd you know?
You're like DM fucking walk into the wrong room. 99 fucking luck.
Roll a 77, so that's a success.
Not a hard success. Yeah, you probably know of the Blue family. They've been, part of the aeronautics scene in Florida for a while, going to like swap meets and things like that.
So I'll walk up to Skylar and be like, "Hey, how's your dad?" I'm assuming that I know family.
Right? She cocks an eyebrow at you, and she's like, I should have known. You're Eckert, right?
That's
Should
right.
have known it was, yep. Okay, flying boat. Duh. Like, what brings you guys to Lake Wales?
Doing a little bit of sightseeing. He smirks at Stella. Scouting out new tour possibilities.
Okay, yeah. Well, you want to, I guess you buttoned everything up. We've got, the National Guard's got a plane coming in soon, so they don't want us all being out here. Well, I guess they're moving stuff around.
Yeah, no problem. We're gonna explore the area a little bit anyway. Any good wildlife spots around?
We're kind of in the swampy part of Lake Wales, so there's lots of wildlife. But there's like a bird sanctuary across the way, just to the west. Sorry, east. It's part of the Bok Tower Gardens. There's like a big old bell tower out there. It's pretty neat.
I saw some small lakes as we were drawing in.
Yeah, I don't know if you're like into fishing, but Crooked Lake's down to the southeast, and then there's some little lakes and stuff right around. Just like directly to the south, I don't know, there's like a big ranch down there, and they haven't been too friendly to our skydivers, so if you go that way, just kind of like stay clear of that land.
Good to know.
You guys need a ride or anything? There's like a rental car place inside, or I don't want to assume anything, but if you need to get out and about, you gotta kind of have to have a car around here.
Didn't we get like motorbikes last time?
You totally did, but Skylar doesn't know that.
Ah. No, I think we're good on transportation. We're just gonna get our bikes out and head on. I'm assuming I can take care of the tie down when I come back.
How long are you gonna be?
Oh, we don't really know. Might be in town in a day or two. Might be just a few hours.
Not gonna float away.
It's not, but traditionally you tie down an airplane into airfield, and tie down is a general term for the rental fee they charge.
Yeah, we'll settle up when you get back. I know, my parents have known you for a while, I think. It's all good. Your plane's not going anywhere.
That's good.
Alright, so you guys load up on your dirt bikes. Is that what I'm hearing? That's a cool plan. Oh, I think
it's Florida.
that's
Who
what
would
can
notice?
load. Yeah, there's no helmet law in Florida.
Correct.
But I think as long as you guys have street legal dirt bikes, you're okay. I did not look up the legality of dirt bikes particularly, but there's lots of things to do here in Lake Wales. There's like places to stay here too. I don't want to push you guys to do anything, but you have a city at your disposal here, and this is a collaborative storytelling experience. So, if you guys need or want anything, just ask, and we'll see if we can put it in.
Did I hear you say Gator Sanctuary?
It's totally a gator sanctuary.
Would that be Gatorland by any chance?
Sure, we're gonna call it Gatorland.
Okay. I love Gatorland.
You trying to make yourself an army of gators to fight that big old snake?
I just like to check in on my people every now and then.
I've heard worse ideas.
But I don't hate the idea now that you've said it. Honestly, I'm just trying to avoid the giant cobra we had to see last time.
I'm telling you, we get some explosives. We just shove it around a cow carcass, drop the cow carcass in the lake. Problem solved.
I think, I'm not going to ruin anything.
I think there's a National Guard armory right there. I was wondering where I was going to find a 2,000-pound bomb. I'm not wondering anymore.
You think they just keep bombs locked up behind a fence?
I mean, if you were on a military base, I would absolutely say yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah, but it's not. This isn't a military base.
But also, a 2,000-pound bomb is a pretty logistically difficult thing to move. It's sort of heavy.
True.
I mean, I live very close to a National Guard armory, and I can't tell you how many bombs they've got. So it sounds plausible to me.
Gatorland.
Yay!
So it will take you guys by your motorcycles via dirt bikes. Probably about 20 minutes to get from the airport down to where your phone GPS says Gatorland is. Obviously, Gatorland exists elsewhere, and I stole this map, so this is all not real. Just have to throw that out there as like a little disclaimer, because some people will... Anyway, doesn't really matter. As you guys pull in, there's a parking lot here to the north, and you guys can park your dirty bikes, and there's like a check-in gate kiosk right here that everybody can funnel up to. And there's like a pimply-faced brown-haired kid in the kiosk. There's glass in front of him. He speaks through a microphone in the glass. He goes, "How many?"
I mean, it's just the three of us.
Okay, it's $30.
Oh, we get the feed-in package, or is it just a...
Oh.
Zip line package.
You okay? Hold on. Are any of you senior citizens?
Does that come with a discount? Yeah, I'll be a senior citizen.
You okay? It's $85 today. Is that a cash or card?
Yeah, put it on this card here.
Is that your personal card you're putting that on?
Yeah.
Ethan's.
Is it Ethan's?
No. I would never implicate my friend like that.
Hey, can you give me a credit rating roll real quick? DMs and Pulp Cthulhu never ask enough for credit rating rolls.
Ooh, that's a tough
That's
one.
that's because the wording on it basically says if it's within this range, you don't ask.
Hey, I passed it.
Yay!
And $85 is definitely within his range.
It definitely is. He's just one of those people that's got like an old card, and sometimes the chip doesn't work all the way. So you get into Gatorland. You want a receipt? Thanks for coming to Gatorland. And you pass through the gate. And, man, for Gavin and Stella, this is really kind of like you see some natural foliage. It's obviously been taken out of the swamp and planted here, but they've got a really nice collection of foliage and stuff that is native to Florida. It's all arranged very nice. And you guys can walk the path and check out some gators. Where do you guys want to go first?
Is there like a bulletin board by the gate of people that are like Gator tours and blah 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 that like phone numbers for locals?
Yeah, 100%.
Can I get a collection of those?
Yeah. So you want to like go up to the board. There's probably different brochures and stuff up there too. So you're looking for like who gives Gator tours, like your competition?
Now I'm looking for locals who do that kind of thing. Like, as more local, the better. If they're named Billy Bob, bonus. Because I'm going to call them and start asking them questions.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you find like a Jesse James's pest removal, and it has like an image of a cowboy fighting an alligator. And then you also find a guy named Jack Wild, who is basically like part of Florida Fish and Game. He's got a big poster there that's like, if you see an alligator out in the wild, don't abuse it because you'll get your arm bit off. You know, like a basic informational poster, I guess, that the government would put out.
Don't tease the prehistoric reptile that can eat you. Yes.
Yes. And like, if you want to report anything in the area, call Florida Fish and Wildlife.
So I take that information and I follow behind as Gavin and Stella take their tour.
Awesome. Gavin and Stella, you're walking through here, and it's kind of peaceful. It reminds you a little bit of home. There's birds chirping, and almost every water feature that you pass has some sort of reptile in it.
Yeah. Stella's having a great time.
Yeah, there's big ones, there's small ones. Some will eat your head. And as you go through, you start to have this, it's kind of like not a hallucination, but like a daydream almost. And Gavin, your daydream is you playing your guitar, and you're surrounded by these alligators that love the rock and roll music that you are pumping out, and they are enjoying it so much that they all start clapping their tails together, and you feel like you could be a rock star to basically anything, but especially all these alligators around you. And while you're walking, maybe you don't realize it, but it's subtly, your fingers are, tabbing just against your thumb. You're making chords and strumming along now with your right hand. You're just kind of like lost in this daydream. And Stella, you've got your own daydream too.
Mm-hmm.
Your daydream is you're walking through this and you're seeing all of this like fauna, and the birds are calling to you. You're feeling a little bit more at home. And as you come around a bend, maybe there's like a weeping willow there, and the willow branches are draped down against the ground. You come through these willow branches, and you see across the like pond onto the other side is filled with gators in this gator pit. You look across and you see this hooded figure. He's in a red robe with a red hood, and the hood is so dark you can't see his face. But he's standing there on the other side, and he's not looking at you, he's looking at the pit of alligators. And for some reason, in this daydream of yours, there's just this set of steps. Slowly, he takes this set of steps deeper and deeper into the pool. And at first, nothing reacts to him. But then in your daydream, it gets violent. And this hooded figure just gets ripped apart by these alligators.
Jesus.
You snap back to it a little bit. You're back in this. They maybe just ate a big chicken. Like their feeders threw a chicken in while you guys were standing there. Snap, snap. Back to Gatorland. Walking through and enjoying the sights, though. You guys want to talk about anything? Plan anything?
You want to talk to them gators down there?
I might. What? You got something you want me to talk to them about?
No, I was
Just checking in.
Are you sure? Because we could ask them if if they're familiar with the area we're going in. Maybe they know the weirdness going on. Maybe the local wildlife as well as the local wranglers would be good to talk to.
I could send Jasper down there to talk to him and he could report back. Or I could talk to him. I just might get some weird looks. We might not be allowed in Gatorland anymore.
Do you think you're the first Florida lady to talk to the gators?
No, but that would be the first Florida lady that the gators talk back to.
I mean, they don't like talk with words or anything. You
Not
just
that you
kind of.
could hear.
I definitely can't hear it. Well, you ask them if they can taste a big old snake in the waterways.
Okay.
How's this go down? Walk me through this scene.
So I think Stella, the gators are naturally just going to be drawn to her now that they've fed on their chicken or whatever it was. And she obviously communicates with them telepathically, not with words, as Gavin said. So the first question she'll ask is, do they know anything about a giant snake in the waterways around here?
Okay, so you go down to the water's edge, and the alligators there are very interested in you. And they start to come up in a couple, like the smaller ones first, and then the bigger ones kind of push out of the way, the smaller ones. And then finally, this dinosaur of an alligator comes walking up, and everybody kind of moves out of the way. And this alligator has the perfect yellow butterfly just sitting on its head. It's not moving at all. You know, just taking a ride on this gigantic alligator, and this thing walks up to you, and you ask it, does it tastes like big snake around here. And the voice inside your head replies, it's always tasted like snake around here. The waters are polluted with them.
Gross. You seen any men in red hoods lately?
No, not here.
Ever?
I don't think so. Red hoods? I mean, obviously there's been red hoodies before.
In Florida?
There are no Cardinals fans in Florida. They don't wear red hoodies.
Nobody wears hoodies in Florida.
Oh yeah, well, especially not around alligators, because yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, no hoods, no red hoods.
And when you say the waters are polluted with snakes, can you expand on that a little bit, sir? It's always important to address the gators with respect.
I am old enough to remember the Everglades. And I remember what nature should be. Every water around this area is very tainted with the musk of snake. All the youngers here at the farm, they only know the farm. They don't remember. They don't know what it was like outside of these waters.
And just how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, that's rude. You never ask a lady how old she is. This alligator would probably be 70, 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
The butterfly just kind of flaps lazily on her head.
Love your butterfly.
It's like a crown almost as it opens up.
It's an adornment.
Yeah,
She knows how to accessorize.
queen of the alligators here.
Excuse me.
Here at Gatorland.
Y'all got anything else you want me to ask her?
I'm good.
She said the water's tainted with snakes, in case I didn't convey that message already.
I want to, the guy that just threw the chicken in, the handler, I want to see if I can catch him and ask him some questions about the local area.
What's your handler's name? What's that handler's name, rather? We all know you can't be handled.
That one is Tyler.
Okay. You got any dirt on Tyler?
Tyler brings a lady named Ramona here after dark.
Mm. Does she like that?
Ramona works at the snake farm.
Interesting.
She's into reptiles.
Snake farm sounds horrific.
Right?
What are they?
It
What
just
are they
sounds
farming from the snakes?
It's a reptile house.
You can milk a snake.
For
You
venom.
can. Yeah.
You can milk a snake. I cannot, and I won't. So don't ask.
Right.
What? How do you? What is this lady gator's name, by the way? I feel like we should be on a first name basis.
Oh, what do we want to name her? Bubbles?
Love it. Okay. Okay, Bubbles. What's your vibe on Ramona?
Ramona is a peculiar human. But she's never been mean or evil.
And do we like Tyler? Or could
Tyler-
Tyler
Tyler feeds us. He's a good keeper.
does he feed you enough? Because I do have a little bit of hypnotic power. If you wanted a little extra chicken, I could make that happen.
If they didn't feed us enough, we would eat more of our young. So they feed us very well.
Okay. Well, you just let me know.
I love how she qualified that with more.
I mean, the circle of life. Or the law of the jungle.
You got a call of the week. All right, so Graham walks up to Tyler. Hey, how's it going? You enjoying the show?
Yeah, man. Hey, I've got a business bringing tourists to places. And this place is great. And I was thinking maybe I could work this into one of my like packages where I bring people around to give you guys a little bit extra business, but they also like the wildlife side. I got this little road map here, and I can't help but notice there's a couple areas really close by, and I point to the area we're interested in. What's going on over here? You think we could get some wildlife tours on like this area?
Oh man. Well, like Lake Wales has like tons of little lakes and stuff around. Like the big one's here, Crooked Lake, and he like scrolls down a little bit, and then it's like scrolling around on your phone. Or are you showing him a map?
In my head, I was showing him a paper map, old school.
Okay,
But
so
you're
he's
right.
just pointing.
It totally makes more sense to have be on a phone.
He's
So
just
he's like-
gesturing wildly.
Yeah. So like, there's the bird sanctuary up here to the north, and then like, if you're like really into gators, you got to come to Gatorland. We got a bobcat too, which is really cool. And then like, if you want to go south, like, you go south into the Everglades and stuff. But like, we're mainly here for the tourists that just they don't want to go all the way to nature, so we bring nature to them here at Gatorland.
Yeah, but like my customers might want a little bit of that. Like they want the illusion of doing that. That's what I was thinking. And I go back to the area I'm trying to ask questions about. I'm thinking like this area because like it's surrounded by civilization and Gatorland and all those things, and it should be relatively safe, right?
I mean, yeah, you can't really be too safe around these parts. Like, it's Florida, man, so, like, there's stuff in the water. It's usually gators, but it could be snapping turtles or, even, like, fucking fish and stuff. I don't know too much about fish. I'm more a reptile guy, but, like, yeah, snakes and all sorts of crazy stuff out there, man.
Cool. So you don't know anything about this area beyond that, huh? That's cool.
More terrifying words have never been uttered than I'm more of a reptile guy. Jesus.
So like I can tell you a little bit about that place because like I've lived here for a while. I think like the Higginses or something like that. Hermansons? No, it's like Higgins. Yeah, there was a girl that went to my high school, man, and she dated one of the brothers. His name was Bubba. You get that? Fucking no. Okay. Anyway, so like the farm's been in the family for a long time. Like it's like orchard stuff out there. They grow citrus.
Yeah, so you know them. So like you give me some contact info if I was interested in like going out there and seeing the place.
I don't know him like that, man. I'm sure you could like look him up in the phone book or something. Hitchens? No, it was Bubba something.
I like Tyler.
All right, Tyler. I appreciate your time. I give him a little bit of a tip, and mosey.
Pat on the head.
Yeah, mosey
Cool, man.
back to the group.
Thanks. Hey, if you could leave a 5-star review on our Google. Anyway, that's what he says while you're walking away. So you won't listen to him. So, yeah.
Did you ask Tyler about Ramona?
I did not. You wanna? Maybe. Oh, you know what? I've already went over there and been all awkward. We should send Gavin.
Yeah. Gavin, go over there and ask him about his lady friend.
Oh, all right. I'll be right over there. I'm gonna go talk to Tyler. Hey, man. You just talked to my partner, Graham. Did you give him some good fishing spots?
He didn't ask me about fish, man. And if you guys are partners, that's cool with me, man. I no judgment, dude.
Oh, I love Tyler.
Yeah, man. No. We are business partners. He told you about sorry, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're with the like touring stuff. I get it now. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. I'm a fisherman, by trade. I just was looking if you got any good fishing spots.
Fishing spots, man. I don't really I'm more of like a reptile guy, you know. I don't really do much fishing, but like Crooked Lake has some fish, man. Like there's definitely fish in Crooked Lake. There's boats out there all the time, man.
Oh, all right. Oh, well, I was only asking because there's nothing that makes a lady more excited than sitting on a lake with while you catching a bunch of fish. You got a lady friend?
Yeah, she doesn't like fishing, man. Like she would never I don't think she would go for fishing just sitting there while I'm trying to catch some fish. That's like boring as shit, dude. I do have a lady friend, man. She wouldn't like fishing.
What's she into? Is she with the opposite of fishing? Like catching a snake by the face?
Yeah, actually, man, you nailed it. Yeah, she likes snakes, man. She works at the snake farm.
Oh, there's a snake farm? What they farm of? Is that like they milk them for the venom, or it's just like a house, like the gator bark?
Yeah, it's like a snake house, man. It's like places kids like come and they want to learn about snakes. It's just like Gator Farm here, man. Gator Land. I work at Gator Land. Don't tell my manager. I just called it Gator Farm.
Your secret is safe with me. Is she like the wriggling mass of the snakes?
The what?
The wriggling mass.
I mean, like, I don't know.
Alright.
She's not really into, like, you know, sometimes I go down to the snake farm and me and Ramona, we like, you know, get it on. And then I'll bring her back over here to the Gatorland and, you know, like, dude, it's not like anything freaky, man. It's just like, you know, like it's in nature. It's natural feeling, right?
Oh, there's nothing better than getting freaky into nature.
But that's none of our business.
I mean, yeah, it's just, that's life.
Yeah.
Is Ramona at the... I'm sorry.
Oh, shit, you're over here too?
Yeah, I'm just walking up. I sense this conversation going in a way that's not helpful to our current mission. Is she at the snake farm now?
Yeah, she works over there at the snake farm, man.
Because it is common knowledge that Gatorland has a snake farm. Okay. You have a nice day, Tyler.
Oh, you too, man. I'm like pretty confused now. All right, so you guys are gonna march over to the snake farm?
Apparently.
Well, I mean, Stella is that you two are free to continue that conversation.
I think I'll go with Stella. I, for a moment, thought that Gavin was going to pull a Thodubs and not ask about the thing he was originally sent over there to ask about. Like, I was muted, but I was dying laughing over here. It was a good interaction.
That's a good transition. I tricked him into talking about his girlfriend more.
You did. I was very impressed.
Yeah, and I didn't want to impede that. I didn't need to be a witness to it.
All right, so you guys walk into the snake farm, and there's a woman there with very straight black hair that's like waist length, and she's in all black, but she's in like a tank top. She's got a tattoo on her arm of a python wearing a Santa hat and eating a mouse. And underneath it, it says Snake Farm. I'm sorry, it's not a Santa hat, it's a sailor hat. Not that really super matters, but it's a sailor hat. And she's...
Well, now I have less questions.
She's manipulating a large ball python, like in its tank. She's like placing it in the tank as you guys come in, and she finishes that, closes the lid, and turns around. And she's like, "Hey, welcome to the Snake Farm. This is Laura. She's our ball python. She's 4.5 years old, and she's sweet as a button."
Laura.
Unless you're a mouse.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. She does like to eat mice, and we do feed them regularly, so she's nice and plump. They like to be fed. Do you want to see a feeding?
Sure, we'd love to see a feeding.
Cool. I'm about to do the cobra next. This is Giles, and she goes over to a tank with a hooded, cobra in it. It's black, and it's probably 4.5 feet long, and it's like basking in its lamp. She walks over.
I need to ask a clarifying question.
Yeah.
Which snake is wearing the sailor hat?
The python. Oh, sorry. She has a tattoo on her arm, and it's of a python with a sailor hat. I can see where, if you're looking around the room expecting a python in a sailor hat.
And I was just waiting to hear about Giles's accessories.
He doesn't wear a sailor hat, but he's totally got aviators on.
Oh yeah, Giles.
After all, he's a cobra.
He's got one little shoe on his tail.
You should see the rattle that the rattlesnake's got. It's jeweled,
Oh, stunning.
bedazzled. He's got a cowboy hat too. Anyway, so she takes a mouse out of a Tupperware with a pair of long forceps, and you see the mouse is still alive. It's wriggling, and she places the forcep end with the mouse on it inside the cobra tank, and the cobra rears back and starts striking this thing. She drops it, and the cobra grabs it, wraps it up, and starts squeezing the ever-loving shit out of this mouse. And Ramona's looking at this feeding, kind of like it's intent. It's not the same Steven Sharp intense stare, but Ramona is looking at this like she enjoys taking care of the animals.
So, Ramona, these are really big snakes. I've heard rumors, though, that there's some huge snakes in some of the lakes around here. You heard anything about that?
Well, there's stuff like on TV, like anacondas and stuff like that, and that's, don't be fooled. Anacondas can get pretty long. We're talking like in mid-20s, even 30-foot anacondas sometimes. So, I don't know if there's that big around here, though. Goodness.
Is she not at all concerned that the cobra is squeezing the mouse instead of biting it with its venomous fangs?
I wasn't going to point it out.
It struck a couple times.
Okay.
She was trying to point out that cobras aren't constrictors.
Yeah, it holds it, though. It still holds it. Not squeezing the shit out of it. I guess I did say that. I'm sorry. Correct me when I get my snake facts wrong.
I will.
Yeah, please do.
As a snake hater.
We know how that's supposed to go down. Strike it, wait for it to die, and then swallow it whole.
That's what they do.
So that's what this cobra does. It's a completely natural cobra here.
And it was all over in a matter of seconds. Great. Not Laura, Ramona.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just stuck on the name Laura now.
Yeah, Laura's the ball python that was squeezing the mouse.
A python named Laura is very funny to me for some reason.
Do you know one in real life?
A ball python? No.
No, a Laura that's just a snake.
Oh no. I know several Lauras.
None of them are snakes.
No.
Okay.
Is she a constrictor? She strangle people.
Well, one of the admins at work is like the sweetest, most southern lady, Laura, and that's why it's funny to me because I'm just picturing Laura the Python going, Ramona rather still locked onto the Cobra?
No, she's now moved on. She's
Okay.
walking around and taking you guys through a tour, really.
So she's open for questions.
Yeah. She
Great.
seems very friendly.
How'd you get into snakes, Ramona?
It's just like a calling, I guess. I don't know. It's just weird. Like it's
a
always
lifelong calling, or one day it just hit you.
like I've always been into animals, but mostly I didn't really start raising snakes and stuff until I was in school. And it just, became my job, and I like my job.
In school, like kindergarten, or in school, like college?
Like school, like middle school, I started.
Okay.
Yeah. You find a cute little corn snake and you keep it and make a habitat for it and you learn more about them, and that's how you start keeping snakes.
Girl, say less. Totally understand. How do you feel about red hoodies?
She kind of cocks an eyebrow at that. Red hoodies. I don't wear a lot of hoodies. This girl's got guns in her tank top.
Oh,
Rocking them guns.
so that's an interesting tattoo. Speaking of guns, do you know that python with its sailor hat?
It's like Laura here. It's like advertised in the snake farm. I got it when I had my 7th year anniversary here.
Wow, 7 years. And
Yeah, I've been here 10 now, so
jeez.
I really like my job. They treat us well. And
I'm assuming Ramona is young looking because Tyler sounds young looking. I don't know how old Ramona is.
yeah, Ramona's probably 28, 29, and Tyler was like 21, 22.
Good for her.
Good for him.
Good for both of them. Well, that's thrown me. I forgot my line of questioning.
Yeah, I'm not having much luck on the interviews today, so I'm just going to let you guys take lead.
Just trying to get a sense that if Ramona's totally in control of her faculties.
Yeah, give me a psychology roll. That's what rolls are for.
I was hoping you would ask for something like that.
I mean, you can always ask. Feel free.
No.
Oh, because if I don't ask for a roll, it just happens.
Yeah, well, I have a good psychology, but it's not that good. No. I can't get a read on her. This girl's wild.
That snake's got a hat. It's throwing you off.
It's a Admiral Snake on her bicep has really just tickled me to the point that I am distracted.
I've got a psychology roll. Can I make it just by watching?
Yeah, you can be a part of this conversation if you want. Ask her a question or two.
Ooh, 22.
And you get that she's being pretty authentic at this moment. She almost let slip that this is somebody named Tyler. Like she was about to say Tyler, and you guys maybe changed the topic, and she stopped talking about Tyler. But yeah, she seems pretty legit.
Mm-mm. Please take that off. Thank you.
What was that?
I was putting down arrows. I didn't need to put down arrows.
Gotcha.
Made me panic.
I'm at a loss, guys. What do you think we should do?
I don't think she's a snake person.
Me neither.
I mean, she's definitely a snake person, but I don't know if she's a snake person.
Yeah. I got a hard success on my psychology roll. She seems legit.
I'm gonna show her that picture of those snakes that look like Krispy Kreme glazed donuts.
No, love those. Do you have a picture of Cornelius on your phone?
No, he was a spy.
So, like, when you
Take
killed him, we all like broke up, and you just deleted all the pictures.
Yeah, real quick. Also, I'm not sure if my phone takes pictures.
Oh, goodness.
You understand? That's just in character. His phone totally takes pictures. That's just Gavin doesn't know how.
But he doesn't know how.
Yeah.
Stella definitely has a picture of Cornelius on her phone. She'll show Ramona Cornelius and ask her what hat she thinks is best for Cornelius, even though he's gone.
Oh, he's gone? Oh. Well, I make little snake hats, and I usually put a little thing around so that like their chin it will hold the hat to their head, like a strap. But like on a little corn snake like this, I love doing like a little sombrero.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you only make hats for snakes?
I guess I could make larger hats.
Okay.
I mean, for big snakes, or you got like a cat or something.
Like a bonnet for a crocodile.
What kind of hat would you put on this caiman?
Oh my god!
Move, Graham. This is important.
So like Jasper peeks his head up,
Yeah, just
flutters his
he just
beautiful
like peeks out
eyebrows.
from my hair.
Oh, he's adorable! She, reacts, squeeze a little bit. She says, "Oh, is he a caiman?"
He is. He's a very special caiman.
Like a dwarf black caiman. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. What's his name?
Jasper.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Do you want to hold him?
Would you? Could I?
You could absolutely hold him. You seem like a very trustworthy person.
Jasper leaps into her arms,
Mm-hmm.
and she baby cradles him and scritches under his chin. He is digging Ramona, and Ramona is digging Jasper, and then she looks at you and she says, "I don't want to say a Foz because it's a Foz, but like maybe a bowler cap."
Oh, that would be very distinguished for him, and he is the most distinguished gentleman.
Okay. Would you mind? I could make a bowler cap. You'll just have to come back. Give me like a couple days.
Absolutely.
Let me get your phone number.
Okay.
You now have a new contact. Ramona the Snake Lady.
I love her.
Ramona the snake hat maker.
The what is the word for that?
I was sitting here
A
trying
hatter?
Is it? I've been sitting here trying to figure out what the word for it is without Googling it.
A Mad Hatter.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Milner.
A Milner.
Ramona the reptile milliner. Oh, love her. Okay.
Nope, that's going to be your Homer, Bear Ghost.
My Homer? Yeah, probably.
I invented this character for a 30-second interaction. Now they're a permanent member of the party.
Yeah.
I have to send something to Kizik, and only Kizik. Hold on one second.
If it's a snake in a hat.
He's good at keeping secrets.
Is he? Yeah, I know he is. All right, Kizik.
I mean, you do know he is. He played a bad guy for half a season with you guys before you figured it out.
That's true. That's true. All right. I have had that Kizik in my brain for 9 months, and I'm able to share it.
It's like a mind baby.
It is like a mind baby. All right, so while he's doing that, because that's going to take some time, you guys are still at Gatorland. You now have Ramona's phone number. What do you want to do?
Any chance you guys are interested in the zipline tour of Gatorland?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna be right back.
Just a good way to unwind, gather your thoughts, and I can also be right back.
Yeah, let's take a quick break. So Kizik is listening to a song called Snake Farm, and it's by Mr. Ray Hubbard, and it's been in my head for a very long time. See his mouse moving.
It's kind of nasty. Actually, it is.
Yeah. I love his like. It just sounds nasty. It pretty much is.
I tried real hard to find the right piece of software so I could take my MIDI controlled keyboard and have just an electric guitar sound at any time. But I didn't start that early enough so that I could just have that happen here.
Oh, I see. If you're capable of doing so, that'd be fantastic. I won't put you up to it, but that would be cool as hell.
Yeah, I just need to find the right piece of software that accepts MIDI sounds, plays them back as guitar, and then I can pipe that into the input of Discord.
I played around for a little while of trying to get another input on my computer, and I could never get it to actually function correctly in software.
My God.
What?
Sorry. There's a little baby in a bowler hat.
Yeah, AI images is pretty neat.
I like how large the bowler hat is.
As I suspect that so he could grow into
I was
it.
gonna say, and that's very smart.
Oh, as the hat making was happening, in my mind, he was going to get a tricorner hat, like in general.
Yes, that would be very.
Oh yeah, tricorn would be good. Damn. Oh yeah.
Stella is. It's a known fact. Stella's very into Revolutionary history.
That's interesting. Why?
Swamp Witch and Revolutionary.
Don't
Tell
ask
me
questions.
Tell me about your parents.
Well, I only know one of them. All I know is my dad was the man that installed internet at the shack.
He was a Comcast guy? No. Not Comcast.
Whatever the precursor to Comcast or
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. There you go. Bell Telephone, ma'am. I'm with Bell. All right. So I don't think Archon's back yet.
No, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. Hello, back.
Did you see Jasper and his little bowler?
I did. I might have been over here on my ARR generator trying to put together Cayman with a tricorn together.
Mhm. I'm not so good at the AI art generator, but what I can provide for you are historical pictures of Gatorland.
That's fantastic.
You know, it's something. I've been there a couple times.
I've never been there, so make sure I get this right. You're like, no, there's a left at the end of the hall. I have no idea. You tell me.
No, I mean, you nailed it with the snake farm.
So, yeah, Ramona. She's got a keen sense of humor.
I hope she comes back.
Oh, she'll be around.
Honestly, we should have delved more into Tyler's hobbies. I bet Tyler would have liked Jasper too.
I bet Tyler likes a lot of green stuff, man.
Yeah.
He's pretty one-sided, dude. Fucking Tyler.
Well, he was only 21.
That's true, man. I remember when I was 21. It's like it was yesterday.
I remember when I was 21 and I thought green stuff being my whole personality was fine. He'll be okay. I feel good about it.
Ramona will shape him up.
Yeah. Or she'll absolutely destroy him.
Eat him.
And I hope we live to find out.
All right, so you guys spend a couple hours at Gatorland, and you see the sights. You do the zip line. It's a lot of fun. Is anybody afraid of heights?
Man, I really want Graham to be afraid of heights just because he's a pilot. No, we're not going to do that.
I only like heights if I'm in something with wings.
I mean, that actually reflects my real life thing. I don't like being on a ladder, but I'll get in a plane. It's weird.
Right.
Yeah, Gavin doesn't like heights.
Will you do the zip line?
Oh yeah, 100%.
The zip line is over the water, so I think
Oh, it's over water. That's easy. If I
Yeah.
land in the water, I can be all right.
Except it's
over
got
the-
gators in it.
the gator water.
Be all right. I'm faster than a
Fine.
gator.
It's gator water. They're well-fed gators.
I'll
And
tell them to leave you alone. You're not very
Bubbles.
tasty.
yeah, Bubbles will save you.
Want to land on that one and squish it. So perfect.
Oh no,
Yellow
not,
butterfly.
not the butterfly crown.
No! Okay, then I will have Bubbles eat you.
Yeah, I think everybody would eat her. Or eat him, sorry. Alright. What would you like to do after Gatorland? Gonna go to a bar, talk to the locals, get a hotel, you go get a latte, you check out the
Oh.
gardens I was talking about. There's tons of stuff to do.
What is the lake Tyler was talking about with all the fishing? Crooked
Oh,
Lake?
Crooked Lake.
Is that anywhere close to where the blindfolded Cal was?
Not. I mean, it's within like a couple miles.
Those are two different bodies of water. Just
They
all I
are.
needed to know.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know. I've had my day.
I've tried. I'm not sure where to go from here, so I'm just down for whatever.
Gavin like to go and take a nice early nap and then do some nighttime investigating. If nobody else got any good ideas, he's just gonna walk. It's not like they got stuff that knows when it's in there or not. You're gonna walk onto the farm and look, see if he can see a sleeping snake or not.
Is he sure?
I mean, you don't think any better ideas? If that snake sleeps at nighttime, then that snake sleeps at nighttime. If not, he's not going to get that close.
Stella, as a somewhat animal whisperer, does know snakes are notoriously light sleepers, so
Oh, can you talk to cows?
I can try.
There's
Not a lot of cows in the swamp, but I can try.
it's a whole field of witnesses.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Or does Graham want to try to find somebody with a bomb?
It's Florida. Everybody's got a bomb.
haven't really had a ton of success, and I'm a little worried about going too far down that rabbit hole unless the party's totally on board with the let's make a bomb and drop it in the water thing.
Oh. I thought we were going to shoot it into the big cobra's mouth. Is that doable?
I mean, I was going to stuff it into like a cow carcass, drop the cow carcass. Obviously, it was going to eat the cow carcass, and then it was going to explode. That was my well thought out master plan that totally took more than 10 seconds to come up with.
Okay. Just hypothetical, or what have you. We have to get under that lake at some point, and I don't know if cow bomb in the water is going to hinder that or not. Just something to think about.
So you use a 500-pound bomb instead of a 1,000-pound? Is that what I'm hearing?
Half the water gone, not all the water.
I mean, if all the water was gone but the structure was intact, that would be quite perfect, wouldn't it?
It would, yes. And I don't particularly want to swim through cow guts. Call me crazy.
Good news. Either one of those bombs goes off, you won't be able to, just be missed. So you won't have to swim through it. You may have to breathe it in.
I don't particularly want to do that either. If I can talk to cows, I probably don't want the mist of an exploded one washing over me.
I mean, it was pre-dispatched. I wasn't going to get a live one.
Huh. Okay. I'm more on board with that.
But I'm also not like hardcore into this plan. It's just if we don't have any other plan, that's going to be my plan. But I really wanted to gather information from locals, but nobody seems to know jack and shit about this thing.
Well, nobody seems to be able to. I guess we should go somewhere where the locals are. Weirdly enough, the tourist trap Gatorland is not that place.
Yes, but I figure the locals that were working it would, if anyone's going to know about wildlife, they would. But you're right, we could try like a dive bar or something. I'm sure this town's got 1 or 5.
So our options are stakeout in the wilderness or a dive bar.
Oh, for the record, if Gavin decides to go on his I'm going to walk into that area in the middle of the night plan, I'll be in the car.
I'm not going with him.
Yeah, I'll be in the car.
Just want to do some recon.
How do you feel about dive bars?
That's a different kind of recon.
You dive in the water, so I mean...
They highly frown upon you diving in the water.
So what I'm hearing is you guys jump on your dirt bikes and then back into town, away from Gatorland, and try to find a dive bar. Sounds good. As you guys are driving, you come across. It's actually a happening looking place for mid-afternoon, and we're gonna call it. What are we gonna call it?
Alligator Alley.
Alligator Alley. Looks like a cool little bar scene. You guys want to pull up here at Alligator Alley?
Yes.
Seems like a good place as any. Yeah. Not even sure where to start.
Alligator
I'm
got one
thinking
L.
about it.
1L, 2Ls. 1, 2, 2. All right. So as you guys walk in, this place does have locals, and they all kind of look up at you as you come in. You guys walk over, and there's like no hostess stand or anything like that. There's just one long bar with a big old mirror behind it.
Is it one of those things where like we walk in the door and everyone stops and looks at it at the same time, or is it just normal people look up if someone comes in the room?
Yeah, normal people look up as someone comes in the room.
Yeah,
No one's just staring.
because if they all just like culty turned up and looked at us at the same time, I'd be like, nope, guys, this is the wrong bar.
Well, you're kind of welcome here. So as you guys come in, and there's a bar with a long mirror behind it, and there's gentlemen sitting at the bar. There's some sitting at tables. Not a lot of ladies in here. So Stella, you kind of stand out, but there are a couple people in particular that stand out because they look at you guys for longer than like normal. Here, I'm gonna spawn them in. Alright, so this guy's sitting in the corner with this guy. And they are not at the bar, they're at their own little two-top. And as you guys come in, their eyes linger on you a little bit too long. This is the guy behind the bar. And as you guys walk up, he says, what can I get you folks?
Whatever beer's on draft.
Sure, I got 3. You want me to just pour them all together?
Nah, pick one.
All right, Miller Scott.
Ew.
For the lady?
Oh, a different beer on draft.
Different
Sure
beer
thing.
on draft.
You got PBR.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got. Of course, I got PBR. This is Polk County.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, perfect.
We also have a Stella. It's not on draft though. Got bottles.
Well, that's
and-
a bit on the nose, isn't
I
it?
know, wouldn't it be? And you, sir, in the back.
Just rum neat.
Sure thing. So he serves up your boozes, and there is a table open. It's like a 4-seater table. If you guys want to get a table, there's only 2 seats open at the bar, but if you press, you could probably get another seat to open. It's up to you guys on what you want to do here. You are.
If we want a seat at the bar, I do have a gator on my shoulder. And he'll take a whiskey. Neat.
Earl laughs and then looks at you, and then there's 2 beats of just complete silence. He's like, oh, okay. He pours a whiskey and slides it over to you in a shot glass.
Table or bar, fellas?
Table.
Sounds good. I'm gonna drink Jasper's whiskey.
Jasper looks disappointed.
This guy looks like, Inconceivable
Yes, he does.
from Princess Bride.
I'm pretty sure we've already murdered this guy on the right.
In
I
a
think-
different game.
I think he was on a pig farm.
Yeah. He's the man with shirts that is skins. He
Yes.
doesn't know what basketball team he's on.
Yeah.
Shirts or skins.
I think that's why I remember him. That and the bottle hanging from his vest.
Yeah, the
Oh, this
NyQuil
guy.
bottle. Yeah.
I like his little vest. It's very,
It's got sleeveys.
it's got sleeves but no shoulders.
The shoulders slow him down.
Yeah, but the sleeves.
Yeah, but it's got a collar, so it's very fashionable.
And the
Yes.
sleeves are rolled up just in case. I can roll them down, it'll be formal.
Oh man, don't they make leggings that don't have feet? These are basically what those are for your arms.
Most leggings don't have feet.
No, like the tights, right? They're tights that don't have feet. Anyway.
I don't understand his tan.
He would be more tan. You're right. This is AI, by the way. This is AI from like a year ago.
No,
Really?
we never
Yeah.
would have guessed that was
I
an
like
AI
that he
portrait.
has no shoulders, but his shoulders aren't tanned.
I know a guy in real life that looks like that. Not his, like, above the neck. He looks like that. Anywho, they're sitting in this corner, and they're drinking. They've got 4 or 5 beers each on the table in front of them. And they look upset. They're just like...
I can't imagine why. Look at his fucking shirt.
They're grumpy and whispering quietly to each other. All right, so
Oh,
you guys get your seats. Jasper looks longingly at the whiskey as you down that.
the PBR's for Jasper. He knows better.
Give me a spot hidden roll, all of you.
I went the wrong way.
That is a 49 for me, and my spot hidden is 75. So that is a regular success.
I got a 77 out
Ooh.
of 90.
Allie sees it.
I have a 4 out of 35.
All right, so 2 successes and then an extreme success, right?
Are.
All right, so the 2 gentlemen with your normal ass successes. You're gonna notice there's lipstick on one of the bottles on the table in front of these 2 gentlemen. And maybe the chair in front of them was pushed back a little bit, like somebody has just left.
What color lipstick?
It's very red. That's what
Good for you,
With-
sir.
that's what the gentlemen see with their regular success. Stella, with your extreme success, you see Mr. Junior Harper here take a photo of you from across the room underneath the table with his phone.
Or... Okay. Can I address that he took a photo?
You may do anything you want. What do you do?
Can I help you, Perv?
He gets a little red in the face, and he looks at you. He says, no, I don't need no help."
Graham is instantly there, by the way.
Okay. This bald man stands up. He's not too imposing. He's only about 5'4", and he stands up at his full height. But maybe he's got a little Napoleon complex or something. And he says, "My friend here didn't mean anything by it, did you, Junior?" And the other guy's like, "No, I don't know what she's talking about." And Bubba says, "Now we both know that you were taking a photo. I heard it click, Junior." And Junior's like, he looks at him and just stays completely quiet. And Bubba says, "Delete the picture, Junior."
And you left the flash on, my guy.
Junior punches furiously on his screen. He says, "Fine, I deleted it. I just deleted." And Bubba says, "Sorry about that, folks. He is a little slow sometimes."
Well,
Bubba,
next
or
time-
Junior doesn't say anything.
Just ask. I'll pose.
Graham's going to follow back. He doesn't say anything.
Give me a psychology roll.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, how about an 8? Which is a extreme success.
Bubba probably asked Junior to take that photo of Stella and then blamed Junior for getting caught, but all of that was a ruse and there is no guilt whatsoever. And you look over and they've now gotten up and they're going to the bar, and they check out with Earl and pay some cash. Actually, Bubba, the bald guy, pays the cash, and then they leave the alligator alley. They get into a car. It's a black sedan. In the Florida heat, really?
There's no way.
Super tinted out windows. And they take off and they go south.
Do I get the license plate?
Sure do.
You mean to tell me neither of them have a pickup truck?
They only brought one vehicle.
They're driving drunk.
They had 6 beers each.
And one of them had lipstick at the start of the night.
That's on the other one's cock now.
I don't like this one's eyes.
I believe he's intended to be creepy.
No, Bubba's.
Bubba.
Earl's fine. Earl
Yeah,
looks
Bubba-
like he's going through it.
Bubba looks a little intense.
So, after I get the
His
license
eyes
plate,
follow you.
I'm gonna ask Earl, hey, what's the deal with Tweedledee and Tweedledum there that just checked out? And you know, I'll tip very well while I'm asking that question.
Earl, he'll take that money and pocket it, and then he gets a serious look on his face, and he says, "Man, the family's been around for a long time, but both of them grew up around here, and they kind of have this, I don't know, the run of the place sometimes. They're nice enough, but their family can be just downright nasty. I mean, just venomous fucking people. So we try to just keep it cordial."
How many are in the family?
Well, there's like 7 of them, maybe.
Ah,
I think there were more at one time, but they kind of left. It's just the farmers now.
Sorry, they're related? Or
Yeah,
the family
yeah.
like the family?
No, they're like cousins or something. The bald one, is a cousin of the other one.
so was it just them the whole time, or did they have somebody else with them?
Still was
Oh.
at the bathroom.
He kind of looks at you. There was a woman here earlier.
Related to him? Part of the family?
Yeah.
You know her?
Yep, she's been around. One of those venomous ones.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you got a
Description?
you got a description or maybe a picture? I need to steer clear of the venomous ones.
You know what? I think maybe I can. I might have it on Facebook or something. Hold on, let me look. Who has the worst luck roll?
Probably like still is 87.
I got a 99.
I have a 78.
Then roll your luck, please.
I'm the one asking the question.
I know,
I'm
but
just
it's a
going to the
group.
bathroom. That doesn't matter.
It does it with a score like that.
Wow.
I'm just going to the bathroom and searching the women's restroom to see if there's somebody in there.
Ooh. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Although they would have just left her behind, which would have been hilarious.
That sounds not that unbelievable for those two.
Right? I was like, let me take a look at them again. Yep, nope, that tracks.
Okay, so Earl pulls out his phone, he gets on Facebook, and he says, yep, this is her. Her name is Sonia.
Sanya, not Sanja.
I think it's Sonia.
Whose name is Sanja?
Well, that J should be a Y. Unless...
No,
No?
Sonia.
Sonia, there you go. I'm butchering her name.
It's okay. She looks like she's had a hard time in that bathroom.
She's not in the bathroom. He pulls it up on Facebook,
Oh.
and she's got like a professional shot. You know, it's a model kind of looking shot.
My apologies, Sonia.
She looks fit and young, and Earl's like,
Completely different last name than the rest of them.
no, it's Harper, which is Junior's
Oh, gotcha.
last name.
Okay.
So, yep, she rings her up on the Facebooks, and Stella, yeah, you crushed this, but she's not in the bathroom anymore. What? Oh, you know what? Here's a good one. There's something on the floor in the stall in the bathroom, and you open the stall door.
In what part is this good?
There's a cell phone on the floor in the woman's bathroom. You crushed that roll, so.
And I am picking that up with my thumb and my forefinger.
Not a little roll of toilet paper that you just, a little bit out.
I like that you think this dive bar has the women's bathroom stocked with toilet paper.
So yep, you pull up this, it's like an iPhone 12.
Okay. Anybody got any alcohol wipes?
In the first aid kit.
Can of Lysol? Earl?
Yeah, I got some, like, cleaning stuff back here. You'll get some cleaning stuff for you.
Thank you.
He's now, like, going through his Facebook feed on Sonia's name. There's a lot of, like, her at the farm shots. Like, her with cows. She's a farm girl. Those kind of shots. They all look very fucking professional. Like, golden hour light. It's crazy. She should be
like,
on Farmers Only.
She's posing for these shots, not actually doing anything.
Yeah, she's got like a bucket of chicken feed. There's a bunch of chickens at her feet just looking up at her, starving to death because she hasn't actually given them any fucking chicken feed yet. But she's there in her overalls and flannel. Little brand new Red Wings up in the air. Those kind of shots.
She wants to be on Farmer Takes a Wife.
Right. What was the Paris Hilton show?
Simple Life.
The Simple Life. That's it. Alright, so you guys have some information. Maybe you do something with it.
So we have this man's Facebook feed of Sonia and a cell phone.
You do have a cell phone. You also have the license plate
we have a license plate number.
Oh,
which
yes,
we
do.
should be able to call Marge and get that looked up.
Okay.
Although I'm relatively certain it's already going to come back as the address of the farmhouse on the pond.
Yeah, we don't have to RP that out. You do call Marge. She says, no problem, sweetie. She'll run the plate number and she's back to you probably in like less than a minute. With the address to the ranch. You nailed that one. It's totally their car. Specifically, it belongs to the farmhouse address. There's 2 addresses on that plot.
Oh. But it's not it's just registered to the address. It's not registered to a name.
It's actually registered to a LLC that belongs at that house as well.
Gotcha. Okay. And the name of that LLC is, of course,
That's a good question.
Big
I
ass
should have
snakes
the
are
answer
us.
to. Big ass snakes ranch. Actually, we'll call it Caduceus LLC.
Ooh,
very,
Caduceus.
very clever.
Yeah. I don't think they got the do no harm memo though.
Mm-mm. Or maybe we just shout that at the Cobra, and that's how we get in.
That's how we stop. He's like, shit, they found out my secret.
Hey, above all! So I've got the bathroom germs off this phone now.
Yep, maybe rubbed it down with some alcohol wipes.
Oh, please,
I'd
honey,
like-
you can't scrub that off with bleach.
I'd like to try to get into it.
How would you be doing that?
She has computers.
Yeah.
I just wanted her to say it and then roll it. I'm just posing the question.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I guess I'm not gonna.
It wasn't a fumble, so that's good. But, yeah, maybe you put in a password a couple times and it locks you out for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I've locked this bitch for at least 30 minutes.
Earl's like, oh man, oh, you doing this in front of Earl?
I guess so. You recognize this phone case, Earl?
Nope, I don't. Sorry.
Okay, well, as far as you know, this is my phone.
Sure thing. You guys have tipped me pretty well so far, so I haven't seen a thing.
What the picture on the background screen
The picture on the background screen?
of the phone? Is it a pretty lady?
Is it a big ass snake?
No, you know what? She's
Is it a cow?
yeah, she's vain enough. It would be a picture of her own face.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Do you see how some of her hair like climbs up her face?
Uh-huh.
You see how she has blood washing onto her face?
Why do you think that is? It's weird.
She's got fangs. So she's either a vampire, but he knows Sonia.
Earl?
Yeah.
He said she's one of the venomous ones.
Mm-hmm.
And she has fangs.
Can we get onto Sonia's Facebook profile?
Yeah, you can find her on your profile.
And does she have her birth date listed?
No, this profile is private. If you want, you can friend her.
Gavin, you have a Facebook profile we can use?
But how will she accept it? You have her phone, and you know that bitch ain't got a laptop.
She's probably got an iPad.
You want me to do what on the Facebook? Yeah. I'll push the plus button right here. Add her as a friend.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
Can I send her a comment too? Like, oops, we found your phone, or you just want me to add her as a friend?
If you would just add her as a friend and put your phone down, that would be great.
Got it. Push the add button.
Good old Kissick.
You see the phone light up. Boop. And it's like got a little notification thing at the top.
Ooh, just hit the accept button before the notification goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the notification. What did it say?
I feel like she and I look similar enough. I could probably use Face ID. Yeah. Yeah.
You tried it probably in the beginning and it didn't go off. I held the phone and like turning it on.
I've got a 5 in disguise, guys. we could try it.
I got a
Try it.
15.
Oh, 15 is much more reasonable. It's 3 times better.
Is that still 1D100?
Oh yeah.
Ah, fuck. Alright, well, I've locked the phone for another 15 minutes.
I mean, you look like her to me, but if I had technology, I think they do like some kind of scan and stuff.
Stella, it's because you look so much better than she does. I nudge Gray.
Oh yeah. The lipstick. You don't even need that lipstick.
Yeah, there you go. It's okay.
Thanks, guys.
We can keep trying, and because if it gets to be dark outside, we'll just go with Gavin's plan.
I might want to slow down on these rums then.
No, I think you and I work better when we've pounded our respective spirits.
Earl will keep them coming as long as you're paying. All right, so give me another computers roll. Trying to get into the phone.
No.
All right. We're gonna fail forward, and you unlock the phone. But as you guys get the phone unlocked, you realize that it's like 8:30 at night now. You guys have spent most of the afternoon after Gatorland here drinking at Alligator Alley. And now you guys are very well socially lubricated, and you're feeling like you guys could ride dirt bikes and get into that ranch.
That's what I've been saying all day.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think we should swing back by the plane on our way there, so that I can pick up my rifle, because nothing is better than dirt bikes, this level of alcohol, and a rifle.
I mean, with shotgun and a sword.
I mean, I've got my Tesla, but that's
Firecrackers.
That's not as good as a rifle.
Firecrackers. We'll just stop at Walmart and get some firecrackers.
And probably another rifle.
And snacks.
This is Florida.
That's valid point too.
You guys want to stop by a store?
Duh.
Just a regular old Walmart?
Yeah, they sell guns.
And firecrackers.
We live in the South. They sell guns.
And it's Florida. They sell liquor at their Walmart.
Oh, man. That's the only good thing I've ever heard about Florida.
And we can get Jasper a little gun. That wouldn't go wrong.
Did that lady accept my Facebook request?
He hasn't yet.
I thought it was going to happen.
But we got it unlocked. She can just click the button now.
You guys can click the button and get into her, Facebook if you want to, as her now.
Yeah.
I mean, you got full access to her phone. So there's family members in there, people like Thelma, Buzz, Venton, Junior, You also have people like Eunice, Ed, and Bubba. Bubba has a frowny face next to it, and then a puke face next to it.
I want to look at her text conversations.
Okay.
Does she have one with Bubba?
She has one from Bubba, but it's very one-sided, and it's Bubba asking her to hang out or come see him, and she doesn't reply at all.
Kissing cousins. It's not the right state for that.
Isn't it, though?
I mean, maybe it was. But I mean, the last season would have been more on point for that.
Yeah, that's true. So, she's got a bunch of different message chains. Most of them, there's even like a group chat from her whole family, in which she doesn't reply back at all. And it's group stuff like a couple days ago, there was an all hands, everybody come home kind of post on their group chat. It was from Thelma Harper. And it was replied back by a bunch of different names. Yeah, I'll be right there and coming right away. These kind of time up with you guys being in Tampa and discovering the vault. That's how this lines up. So there are some timed messages there asking for everybody to come home. You don't know if she came home or not, but those are what the messages are. She also has messages between her and her friends, and it's all stuff pretty superficial. Good. Are you going to this party? Yeah, I'm going with Joe. That kind of thing.
I think Stella's gonna create a new text thread with Junior and Bubba and say, where did you guys go? But that she's not going to send it. She's going to show it to the other two as if asking for their approval to send it.
I mean, I think that's a good idea. Worst case scenario, they're with her and she realizes that someone has got her phone and is trying to use it.
Yeah, hit the send button.
Okay.
Bubba, it goes boom, and then it says Bubba's reading it. And then Bubba texts back and he says, barn.
She's just going to send back a question mark.
Bubba sends back a question mark. Then Bubba starts typing. He's typing for a while. He's typing for a while. He's typing for a while.
And then he
then
sends one word.
Yeah, then a message pops up and it's question mark, shrug, emoji. Who dis? No, he doesn't say who dis. He says, the barn, stupid.
And how do you expect me to get there, Bubba? You left me at Alligator Alley.
Oh, do you message him that?
No, that's just my inner monologue. Maybe, did you guys forget something at the bar? Because I guess we don't know. Do they know that she left without them, but left her phone?
A lot of guessing. A lot of assumptions.
Just opening it up.
Yeah,
opening up the questions to the group at large.
Yeah, but we're stabbing in the dark, and that's not a bad line. I think you should send a message that says something effective. Who's going to be at the farmhouse tonight? Something like that.
Who's there?
Yeah,
Who all is there?
yeah.
Bubba replies back, Junior and Buzz. And then he messages separate message. Vinton ran out for beers. And then he messages you a picture. He's, well, you assume that it's Bubba. He's got a welding mask on. And he's standing inside of a barn. And behind him is a huge steel plate. The edges of which are shaped like a step. You're seeing it kind of like from a weird angle. So you can't really tell exactly what's going on behind him. But the welding mask is up. So it still shows... Well, no, it would be down because I said it may be... Yeah, it's Bubba. But he's got the welding mask down. And you see a bunch of steel behind him. He sends you a picture and he's like, doing this all night. So we needed beers.
Stella's gonna open the Find My app on Sonia's iPhone
Okay.
to see if Bubba has shared his location with her. And going out on a limb, by the one-sided conversation, he probably has.
I'm gonna roll something. See if this works. I'm not gonna leave it up to you. You guys have too much fucking luck.
So we stat our characters to have something cool, and now you're like, nah.
Nah. You can't be
All
a
right.
swamp witch with that much power.
Go ahead and roll your luck there, Stella. Pass.
Mhm.
So yeah, you find his phone on there, and it is behind the farmhouse on the property. There's a barn back there.
And I'm going to show that to the other two. And ask if we want to do a little recon over there.
So we ride some bikes cross country.
We ride.
We stay really far out. I get a rifle on it. I look down the scope. What you think, Kevin?
I mean, you can. I sneak on up there, crawl onto my belly.
Yeah, it'll be like that. It'll be like that mud person case we did.
You got my back. Overwatch coming in as I grab him by the foot.
Yeah, just try not to rip anything off this time.
I can't make any promises. It could be a snake person.
So what's next step? You guys are going to the plane, right?
Gotta get his rifle.
All right. So a little lubricated, maybe even inebriated. You guys jump on your dirt bikes, and you guys head back to the airport to get something out of the plane. I'm gonna move Earl and Sonia. Okay.
I can do a wheelie. Hold on.
You guys are getting back, and as you guys are pulling in, there's a very large plane leaving the runway. And you guys can get your stuff out of the plane. There isn't... Skylar Blue's not here. Everything's kind of closed up. The Jump Florida place is closed. It's just really late. But you guys have access to the Albatross and can get whatever you need out of it. And the plan is to get a rifle? What kind of rifle you got?
It's 30-30. It's on my character sheet. It's on from starting. I got that in the Tesla.
All right.
I would have liked to have had a Tesla, but I didn't know about that when I made my character sheet.
Well, I didn't either. We made the Tesla up during one of the sessions.
Would you like a Tesla?
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
just like a little baby one.
Oh no, it's got to be the thing that he's got, the Tesla.
Okay,
thing.
that's fine.
That's because he wants to just copy what he's already got.
Yeah, that's true.
That's fine.
Extremely lazy. All right,
Efficient.
clone.
Efficient.
Oh yes, efficient. So now you have one.
Sensible.
All right, so yeah, you guys gear up, and then what's your plan of attack? What direction are you coming at this in?
Cross country all the way. From the airfield, all the way. All the way. Ew. What do you guys
If
think?
you want to try to straight line it, it's going to be a little difficult.
We gotta slow down and make sure we can get around the fences.
No, that sounds like sober talk, and we're not.
No. You didn't hear what I said. We need to set up a ramp and jump the fences.
Whee!
Yeah, that sounds better.
You guys sound insane.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, man.
I mean, it's just a couple of wires to stop a cow from getting in. That's not that high. And if your wheel hits it, it's not gonna shock you. It's good.
Do a flip.
Do a barrel roll. I mean, that'd be bad.
All right, each of you give me a drive roll, please.
Been nice knowing you guys.
Oh, it has been nice knowing you guys.
Did I pass? I passed. And not a hard success, but I passed.
I
gotta
don't have a
use-
driver's license, so
Yeah, but this is a dirt bike. You don't need a driver's license.
okay, well, tell that to the man who asked for a drive roll.
I did ask for a drive. Because you said you had your own dirt bike with a sidecar that Jasper could ride in.
Yeah, that's a dirt bike.
Right, you drive a dirt bike.
Hmm.
Do you have
Yeah.
anything in ride?
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just not make the jump.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't make it either.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Don't worry. When he asked for the second drive check, I'm just as screwed.
All right, so here's what's going on. You guys are launching yourselves into this, and you guys can spend luck points. You also can push rolls. So I'm going to offer that up before, telling you what happens at this current juncture. But basically what's going on, so you guys are driving your dirt bikes down in a southerly direction, kind of like in a beeline. And the first thing that you guys run across is a ditch. And it's dark. And your dirt bikes don't have headlights. So, one of you made it through the ditch, but the other two, you're having a rough time. Now, whether or not you just slow the fuck down and get through the ditch very slowly, that's fine. But how do you want to either luck or push roll to get through this?
I'm gonna say we don't know how to turn on the headlights because if it's street legal, it's gotta have a headlight.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't look up the
sorry,
dirt bike
sorry,
rules.
that was too hard for me to swallow. Sorry.
Maybe it's not the headlight. I was just trying to come up with something.
Yeah, no, but it could totally be operator error. Like I like, oh yeah, the button that shows the headlight, and oh yeah, now I can see. And the other two are like, fuck, where's the button?
I turned mine off. I stalled it.
I'm trusting the power of the swamp.
Okay.
So I get off and I'd like start pushing it up the hill because the ditch was real big.
Dig through the ditches and burn. Sorry.
All right. So what ends up happening? Because Graham passed his, and you guys failed. It's just a matter of distance now. And Graham, you get way up ahead, and you start getting into like some brushy area. It's not too bad. You can just zip kind of through here. But as you come around, you get to a fence that is like it's a post fence with barbed wire going across it, and it goes like. Sorry, it's right there.
Can I stop and use my Leatherman to cut the barbed wire fence?
You 100% can. And as you're cutting it, it'll give your friends some time to get up there.
Pitch up there, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so as you approach, everybody, I need spot hidden rolls.
Ooh. Is a 1 a critical success?
Yes, it is.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got a 83 out of 90.
Well, I failed mine.
Graham, as you take your Leatherman and clip the last little bit to make the fence, fall apart and you guys can drive through it, you snip and you look up and you see the perfect outline of a metal box that's like strapped to a tree.
Since I
And it's
rolled a
about-
critical success, can I snapshot the Tesla to shoot the obviously trail cam before it broadcasts?
Hail trim.
I'm not going to say before it broadcasts because you snipped the fence. That was your action. But I'll let you snapshot the trail cam. It's gone now. And a big poof of electricity and ionic smoke.
Alright guys, let's just turn around. We'll try again some other night. I'm serious. Like, they know we're coming. We've lost the element of surprise. There's no use in us going in here and starting a big old fight we can't finish.
I mean, when I got a trail cam, it takes a picture and I got to go get it the next day.
No, the modern ones broadcast. The modern ones broadcast to your cell phone when they take a picture. It usually takes a little bit of time, but apparently that's a better than average one.
Well, what's the cell phone service out here like?
I mean, it wouldn't be out here if it wouldn't be able to broadcast.
Let's look at it before we turn around.
Okay.
Maybe it's a cheapo one.
It'll take time for people to come out here anyway.
Yeah, we've got guns.
Yes, but in an ideal world when we're doing recon, I don't think we want to use them unless we have to.
Let's run and hide.
Well, I was just going to say regroup and come back. But yeah. Like, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying, lay low for a little
I'm
bit
not
and then
ready
come try
to give
to...
up on this recon.
So, Gavin, what I'm hearing is you're pushing your dirt bike through the fence. You walk up to the box that was strapped to the side of the tree.
Yep.
Gonna check it out.
I'm going to check it out. I'm a trail person. I know who like the different brands.
Yeah, you sure do. And this is a model probably from 4 years ago. That's definitely not one of the top of the line ones. It does have like a 3G connection, but like the newer ones, they got 5G. They can take video. They can do a bunch of shit. This one definitely couldn't, and it probably didn't even. It had like a night camera. That was probably its best feature, but yeah, it probably just texted.
Was it facing this way?
It was. It's got a pretty wide angle camera on it, so it probably saw a good part of this fence line. It is set up to be like that.
But if he rolled up with his headlights on and it's night camera,
Yep, it would have blinded the camera. They would not have been able to see who exactly it was, that's for sure.
This one didn't take like a live video, guys. If you want to come in and we can lay low while they come look at it, or we can turn around and come back tomorrow. I don't think they get a million false alerts all the time.
Yeah, but when they come out and look at it, they're going to find a clip fence. I think the thing's blown. I think we didn't successfully stealth up, and since we didn't stealth up, our chances of getting useful intel out of this is minimal, and our chances of having to shoot at someone has gone up dramatically. I think we need to back up and punt.
Gavin walks back very dejected.
Yeah, I'm pretty irritated about it too, bud, but you know, it is what it is. I shot it as fast as it possibly could be shot, and it wasn't good enough.
Well, let's take a couple of steps back and see how long it takes to come look at the fence.
Yeah, well, we'll at least get a good look at what the response is. We can do that.
yeah.
Go hide the bikes, get a nice hidden spot.
Oh yeah, I think we need to get like 100 yards away and just watch with like scopes and binoculars.
Good plan. Good plan. Give me that stealthy roll.
Well, I'm not stealthy.
You got a 27 out of 90. That's a hard success.
Good. Good, Kizik.
Oh my goodness.
I got 11 out of 15.
11 out of 15. Oh, and you passed, you passed. Fantastic. Good work. Okay, so you guys are chilling for about 45 minutes. And then you hear it before you see it. It's like a truck or something rolling through the grass. It's not going really fast. And it's like one of those, it's like a 1996 Toyota T1000 or whatever. It's like the really small truck, farm truck. So, like I said, 45 minutes rolls by. This old truck comes lumbering up, and a man gets out. He's got a flashlight with him, and he turns the flashlight on, and he walks over to the camera, and he's shining his flashlight on it, and then he shines the flashlight down at the ground beneath the camera, and he starts hunting around, and then he leads like some footprints and the motorcycle that you like. Did you bring the motorcycle through the gate?
I did.
Okay, so yeah, there's tire tracks and shit. Soft, swampy ground. He walks over to the fence, looks at it, sees that it's cut, and then he pulls out his phone. Gets his phone on, puts it up to his ear. How far away are you guys? You want to do a listen roll?
I mean, I said 100 yards, so I don't think we're going to be doing.
Yeah, 100 yards is pretty far away.
That's not good listen distance.
All right, so he's on the phone for a couple seconds. He hangs up the phone, and then he gets back into his truck and just waits. And then pretty soon, you hear another vehicle show up. And this time, the two guys that you saw at the Alligator Alley, they get out. Bubba and Junior. Pull them back out. Oh, they're right here. And they come up and they're talking. Like, you can hear that they're talking, but you can't really make out what they're saying. And they go to start fixing the fence. And they're going to stay here and start fixing the fence. They've also talked about the camera. You see, like, flashlights going back and forth to it. So this is their response. If you guys just chill and watch, they put a bunch of wire back on the fence, restring it, and then they get into their vehicles. Oops, sorry, Kevin, I didn't mean to grab you. And it takes them about probably an hour to fix this fence, because they're kind of bullshitting in between it. You can kind of tell that Bubba and Junior are still a little drunk. And then they roll out with their vehicles back across the field.
Did they put another cam up?
No. They took that one down. It's going with them. I just realized that that's what they would do.
Oh, they'd have to do something. I shot it.
Yeah, they take it with them.
You guys want to try again?
Gavin takes a step forward.
All right, no bikes this time, though. We'll go on foot.
The fence is totally repaired.
Yeah, you walk up to it, and it's got a pretty good repair job on it.
Okay.
Which side are the staples for the fence on? Inside or outside?
Inside.
Check the fence, make sure it's not electric. I figured I would have cut it the first time. I would have figured out real quick if it was electric.
Yeah, it's not electric.
So how far is the distance? Because I initially said no bikes, but now I'm thinking that might be too far to not have bikes.
It's a ways. Here, let me actually give you a measurement on Google Maps.
But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to pull the staples instead of cutting the wire.
So just straight line between the airport and the farmhouse is 3 miles.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, you guys can walk that.
We could walk it.
Oh.
I think it's a better idea because dirt bikes, like, now that they know someone might be out here on a bike, they're going to be listening for that motor. These things aren't quiet. Should have gotten electric bikes.
Yeah, well, we just looking for bikes.
Ah.
What we got?
Mm-hmm. What do you think? I pull staples, we step over the line.
I mean, it's a full thing. Like, we could just crawl under it. But you already got the staples out. Pull the staples out.
Yeah, if we have to retreat back through this fence in a hurry, you're gonna want the fence down.
Yeah, I understand that.
Are you sure you understand?
I think I could climb. I'd just slide under a roof fan. You give me a.
Yep.
Oh, that's
See, I know you well enough to know that you think you can do it.
He's stretching now. Like, oh man. Oh yeah, but we gotta cover our tracks a little bit more. That guy knew like he knew. That guy looked like he was tracking us.
Yeah. Somebody pushed their bike through the fence after we triggered the trail cam.
It could have been a bad trail cam, and we could have just kept going. Trail cam's got all these fancy technology now. All right, make sure you put a branch over those bikes so nobody takes them.
Camouflage, yeah.
Camouflage.
Well, you're the hunter/tracker, so we're following you.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Give me a D20, and then we're gonna add a D10 to that.
Another 15.
All right. You will make it here before the next thing. So you guys are doing pretty well. You guys have followed... Well, you have a choice. You guys can follow the tire tracks of the vehicles that they were using. And basically, it comes out that there's like some trails in here. You can kind of see them on the map. But that means that there's some crossing points, too, onto the property. So, there's that bit of information. As you guys come through, Gavin will probably put his hand up to stop. And, you listen out, Gavin, and you can hear, like a squeal. You can place the noise. It's pretty normal to hear it out in the swamps, and even Stella would probably recognize it pretty immediately. But it's a rabbit dying, and they can like scream. Graham, I don't know if you are too familiar with it. Like in real life, you might have heard it before, but like in the game, I don't know if Graham's good with it. But like right here in the middle of the night, as you guys are sneaking through, and you're right in the middle of this field, feeling a little exposed, this scream just erupts across this field, and then it goes quiet. And Gavin, probably an owl.
That seems like a natural world check.
Yeah, give me a natural world.
Oh no, I don't have that skill.
Yeah, Gavin and Stella do. They can give me that roll.
Oh, that's both of those real good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a hard success.
Me too.
So yes, it's a completely natural fox. Actually, it's the scream of a
God.
fox instead of one of those rabbits. But yeah, you guys place it immediately that there's a fox running around, and it's probably, I don't know, not defensive. Foxes usually aren't aggressive.
So that fox wasn't getting attacked by something. It's fox mating season again.
Yes.
It was just wants to be heard.
It is like an ungodly squeal though. It's
got
very unsettling
opinions, and it wants them to be known.
to everybody that
You know
hasn't
what?
heard it.
We should listen out of respect.
I don't want to mess with that fox.
I don't either.
He'd be all right over there.
Foxes are easily pissed off.
All right. I think we hadn't been seen yet, but we got to keep on going.
So you get kind of downhill now. There's a cut running through, separating these two fields, and there's another fence. There's two, like I said, trails that the fence has a gate across. There's one on this side and one on that side. I'm assuming, like, it's dark, right? We haven't really set this hone yet, so let's do our little camera in the field. There's some cows chilling, eating grass behind you guys, and we'll call it. We'll say it's a half moon, so you guys have some light out. Not a lot of light.
Sorry, I love these cows.
Are you talking to any of them?
Their little hooves are so cute. You know, I'm gonna let him sleep. We have established it's nighttime.
Okay.
I don't want to disturb him.
So the decision should be made. Which route do you want to take? The one nearest to the rock and some extra cows? Or the less busy side, which seems to have like it's not a very well beaten trail. Still a gate though.
Gavin's making sure there's no more trail cams.
Thank you, spot hidden.
Oh, that's a hard success. And I have night vision, so I get a bonus.
You have night vision?
That's my pulp trait, is I can see better at nighttime.
Oh, that's wild.
He's a bat.
All right, so you're looking out, and on this trail here, there is a camera. It's probably on a post, like not on a tree. It's wrapped around its own little post, and it's just free sitting in the middle of the grass. So it's a little bit up the hill, a ways from the gate. Gate's down here. This is the camera.
Amongst where the cows are?
Yes, the cows are over there.
Oh, so that thing must be going off all the time.
Yeah.
All the
that's-
fucking time.
I say those things, and I say, it looks like it's probably better to go this way. That trail cam going off a lot. Also, it's probably facing this way, so if we sneak closer to that pond, we might be in the clear.
I'll be right back.
Probably use a cow as a shield.
You gonna walk behind a cow?
I'm going to walk beside a cow with the trail cam on the other side of the cow. I absolutely am not going to walk behind a cow.
Especially when they sleep and you don't wake them up.
I know what cows do when they're startled. I definitely don't want to be behind it.
Is that a stealth check using a cow?
Animal handling plus stealth.
Animal handling plus stealth. Wow, I kind of like the... Yeah, animal handling is definitely the thing.
Yeah.
She gonna hypnotize it? I'm trying to like actively use the cow to make it go the right way.
Yeah. Come on, Bessie. Just stay still, girl. Or walk with me.
Did you know that cows are social creatures and have best friends?
I did know that.
I knew that. I had a cow when I was a kid.
They also surprisingly good at jumping.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrific roll.
What's your animal handling?
55.
Oh, okay, so it's above 50. Okay, so that's not a fumble. That's good.
Oh, you get a bonus too because you got an animal companion.
Oh, true
Yeah, I
that. Roll that with a bonus.
Sorry, what is the bonus?
You can't really do it with that roller, but it's you roll the 10s dice again, and you take the better. So 96 could become a 66 or a 56. You just roll a d10 and we'll just take it
Okay.
at face.
Thank you. Because what you just said, I was like,
So that we would take as 16 you got.
okay. Well, that would work.
Okay, that's a pass.
That is a bovine shield.
Oh man, this is utterly ridiculous.
Oh no.
Oh no, I couldn't help myself.
You know what? That's fine.
All right, so Stella Boudreaux in perfect Pulp Cthulhu fashion.
Da-da, da-da, da-da.
Da-da, 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 da-da,
I don't know what the other two are gonna do, but
da-da. You're
this cow
through.
this cow and I are stepping in sync. Oh, good job.
Her name is Louise.
Louise! Love you.
Gavin, how would you like to get through this?
I mean, she showed me the right way, but I don't want to leave Graham behind.
What skill are you using to pretend to be a cow?
I pretend to be a cow. How very dare you?
She used animal handling and led a cow in front of that filter and was perfectly behind it.
I was in sync with the cow. Moo, moo, moo.
Can
So
I use the Tesla to fry the camera?
Yeah, it'd be a hell of a shot. You can give me a firearms roll.
I'm gonna be right back.
Well, fuck that.
How bad?
84 out of 60. Oh wait, let me check my real character sheet because we already established that isn't correct. Oh, it's not that bad. I got a 70 in firearms. But it's still a failure by 14 points.
You want to spend some luck? You got 99 luck.
I might as well. You won't let me roll luck anymore, so...
You were pushing.
I don't think you can push combat rolls.
No.
So
you can use luck.
But I'll use luck. Yeah, we can take 14 luck out.
There's no reason to hoard 99 luck.
Especially when you don't get to roll it. Alright, let's see. That's 5, I think now.
So Stelazol, super moose spy coming through the gate and around, and then Gavin's like, I got another one. This one's Penelope. It's gonna be a great time. And before he can get you into range or anything behind the cow, Graham's just like zap and shoots this bolt of lightning across the field to fry the camera on the pole. Excellent.
He's gonna blow the end of the smoke off the end of the barrel, even though it's a Tesla and it doesn't do that. And then he's gonna go da-da, 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 da-da.
Meanwhile, Louise and I are having a great time.
Holy shit, that cow fucked me up.
Oh no.
That is unfortunate.
Kizik, what is your animal handling?
It's a 54.
Oh, okay.
Is that not one of your...
Oh, I got the thing too. I could do a D10. I gotta roll it better.
Yeah. You can also spend luck or push it.
40 luck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an 89. That's not even better.
You can now spend 30 luck.
Can I just run away from this cow as it's chasing me now?
Oh, she's mad.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. So Gavin...
Run, Gavin, run!
What a scene. Oh, man. Alright, so he comes tearing across the field.
You called her Penelope. Her name's Muriah.
Oh, perfect.
She's like, who's this Penelope?
Who's Penelope?
I didn't know you could talk.
My name's Muriah Cowrie.
I just keep running.
All right.
Get to the water.
Yep. Before you know it, Muriah's got you kind of up at the water's edge.
And what it is that Gavin's too old for her.
And you find yourself separated from your group a little bit. Before you know it. And the cow comes trotting up this, little line or depression in the grass. And you're standing next to the lake. And you feel like the ground beneath you is just very mushy and swamp-like. But you're hit with this smell that
You're standing in poo.
you're you're brought back to the reptile house, the snake farm that you guys were at earlier today, and it smells very musky like a snake. The wind blows a little bit, Gavin Sharp, and the water behind you ripples.
Is the cow still chasing him?
Not for much
Cow
longer.
stopped.
Oh,
Cow stop. This has got a little dung 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 bell around his neck.
Muriah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's stamped Muriah.
All I want for Christmas is moo.
10 points. That's awesome.
Sorry.
It's perfect timing.
It was, yeah.
No, I'm still sorry.
So, Gavin, yeah, it's got a bell. What do you want to do?
But he's frozen. I'm like an inch in the water. I just smelled a bunch of snake poo.
Combined with your poo.
And then there's a cow singing.
Cow's just serenading me. Ooh.
Doom, 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 doom.
If he stops, and I'm gonna turn around slowly, and try to face both the water and the cow to make sure they're not gonna attack me. And I'm gonna get down in a crouch position, kind of like my card, and I'm gonna make sure, just assess what's going on. Natural world or something to see.
Yeah,
See
get
how much
on
danger.
eye level with the cow. That's what they love.
You're going to do the Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura bull thing. You know what I'm talking about? You put your hands up. Anyway. Yeah, give me animal handling. Actually, yes, animal handling first.
Not the Jim Carrey rhino.
No.
It's the rhino. Yeah. I
Yeah.
thought there was a ox or something.
Man, I haven't
No,
seen
it's a rhino.
It is a
Comes out of-
rhino.
I haven't seen Pet Detective, Ace Ventura Pet Detective since like high school.
Give it another watch. It's
And When Nature Calls. Both are.
yeah, the first one. The first one's
Oh, yeah.
weird.
The first one is weird.
I remember watching that as a kid, and I was like, "Who's the lady?" I don't really.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's the whole tone of the movie.
I know, right?
Who's the lady?
Who's the lady?
I rolled a 67 and then a 97, and then I used 13 luck to calm him down.
Okay, so that's your animal handling.
Yeah.
All right, now give me the natural world.
Oh, that was much better. That's a hard success.
Word success.
All right, Muriah stops. You get her, maybe not calmed down, but she's less focused on you.
She's just whistling moos now.
And you crouch down, you step back, you're right there at the water's edge, and your thigh brushes up against a large moving, like it, as you hit it, it moves and shifts. And it's, you realize that it's like a cow that's been digested at one point. And it's
Oh my god.
shrunken now, but it's also been crushed by the inside of a snake as it's been digested through. It's a large cow, and it's not part of the natural world to just be this whole. You know what I mean?
Roll sanity.
No, not yet. It's just big shit. I'm not going to make you lose your mind.
I mean, big, like quarter of a cow covered in poo is floating away from me in the water.
Well, we kind of
Yes.
already rolled sanity for the big snake.
You did already roll sanity for the big snake.
But not for big snake poo.
If you want to lose your mind for some shit,
I was about to say, he really wants to roll sanity for some reason.
roll sanity for the large shit.
He really wants it.
Do we have a record of what we rolled for our sanity for the big snake?
I can go back and look at the end of last episode, but I think it was, if you failed it, it's 1d6. So I think only one person failed it, and then I think it was Gavin, and he rolled a 1 on his sanity loss, if I remember correctly.
I think I might have failed it because I am I'm at 52 on my current sanity, and I think I was better off than that.
Huh.
So as this piece of cow kind of floats away in the water, it
Oh my god.
moves, like ripples the water, and then
Moves.
moves the water around.
Moves.
And Gavin, you see under the water, like a ridge start to form and approach, Sidewinder style, very snake-like. What do you want to do?
Run as fast and as quietly away as possible.
Give me that stealth roll.
Want to be faster than the cow. Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Meanwhile, Graham and Stella are just having a conversation like, damn, how long is it going to take him to get out away from that cow and come back? You think,
Yeah, where do you think he went?
you think he's making friends with the cow?
Mariah, no!
You are gonna sacrifice that diva of a cow?
That bitch tried to hit me in the face. with her head.
She rejected him because he was too old.
Oh my god. I don't want to speak for Stella. Allie's losing her mind.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Allie. It bursts from the water, and of course this is at nighttime now, so we have to imagine it with the blanket of stars behind it as Mariah is ganked with daggers. Like, I mean, these teeth are fucking huge. So this cobra erupts from the water and drags Mariah back under.
Mariah Cowrie, no!
Such sad.
Much
Moment
move.
of silence. Moment of silence. Movement of silence.
Move into silence.
Gavin, did you look back? Did you watch that happen? Or did you just hear it?
No, I watched the whole thing.
We see it violently thrashing, just like pulling this fucking cow. The cow's
Please.
bleed. Sorry, okay, I'm done. It's a horror fucking movie. I'm done. So Gavin, where you headed?
First I checked my pants. I'm
Yeah.
still safe. I wore brown pants today, so it's okay. And then I walk back and look for my friends. I'm walking a lot slower than normal, and I
Shaking your legs a lot.
Hey, Gavin.
it's quiet time.
What?
Oh man,
Why did you try to hide behind the cow? I'd already shot the camera.
I mean, I was trying to get it so that we could both hide behind it, and I touched her in a spot that she very much disagreed with, and then she chased me too close to the water, and then I stepped in the water, and there's a cow carcass there that was covered in poop, and then there was a ripple of water coming towards me, and I took 2 big steps away as the cow got taken under.
He threw that cow in front of him. I saw him do it.
Give me a second to catch my breath. Also, that snake is now eating something, so maybe we can just swim down to the bottom. No, we're trying to do something for somebody. We're doing some spying. All right.
I would like to separate that snake's head from its body.
I mean, that's why we was gonna make a cow vest that got dynamite in it.
What?
A
A cow
cow-
vest?
Oh no, not for me, to put around a cow carcass.
A bomber jacket?
I I can't be involved in that discussion. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna bring Louisa with me.
What's your genius plan, Gavin?
I right now just trying to make sure that I'm still here. But I don't know how often that snake eats. But one plan was to get some explosives, put it on a cow carcass, and then have the snake come up and get it.
That plan sounds familiar.
That was your plan. We was just here to do some investigating, and I almost got eaten up by a snake, so I'm just trying to catch my breath.
Yeah. I got you.
Hi, I'm back. Just a thought. Because we do know where a National Guard armory is, what are the chances they have like a projectile explosive that we could just shoot into the snake from a distance?
I mean, if it's an aircraft storage, which was my impression, but I could be totally wrong about that. They might have a rocket pod or something. We'd have to mount it to something. We wouldn't be able to carry it.
Like an RPG.
I was thinking more like a rocket pod. RPG sounds more like something the army would have. But I could be wrong. I have no idea.
We're in the Florida swamps.
Yeah, I mean, we could go look. We can do a little bit of armory shopping.
Probably could just advertise on Facebook Marketplace.
Around here, yeah, probably. I mean, every third house is going to have an AK.
And we know Gavin's got an active Facebook account, so...
Ooh. We could use her account to look for the RPG. That way, when the ATF comes looking for them...
We'll just send them to Sonia.
Yeah.
Catfish these guys.
Yeah, catfish the ATF.
Well, and the people selling the RPG. Yes, I love every part of this plan now.
They're expecting this farm girl to be buying an RPG.
And then
I could dress up like her to pick it up.
And then Stella will hypnotize them into thinking that's exactly what happened. Tracks covered.
Oh man, this is an idea.
Yeah, this is actually shaping into a real plan.
I like that we are proceeding with the assumption that the ATF is actively monitoring what's happening in the Florida swamp.
Or Facebook.
And, yeah.
Facebook Marketplace.
I mean, some busybody Karen is going to report the person looking for an RPG on the Facebook Marketplace. Let's just be honest. It won't be the ATF initially. It'll be,
Again, this is Florida. We'll give her meth. She'll be fine.
I mean, okay, so for reals, Marge can get on the darknet. And if you really want an RPG, Marge is Employee of the Month for a reason.
I didn't realize Marge moved like that.
Marge has some connections for an RPG.
I still like the idea of, wrapping a dumb iron bomb around a cow carcass and letting the...
It's an option too.
Yeah, I mean, if we can borrow a helicopter, I can just leave it suspended beneath the helicopter like a certain movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I have seen the movie, yes.
Yeah, I asked that before this episode because I just watched it today to refresh, and I love Betty White.
Yeah,
and, Betty White's got a fucking couple lines in that movie that are just perfect, delivered by Betty White.
If I had a dick, this is where I tell you to suck it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, yeah, it's fantastic. She calls them fuckheads or something.
Officer, fuck me. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Fuckstick. That's what she calls him. Officer Fuckstick.
That's great.
She says that one in Grandma's Boy, man. That's just...
At the end where she's feeding the babies and they're making that noise, that's how I imagine Jasper.
Yes. Sweet. All right. So, this is what I was going to propose. Archon, you've talked about having a second character, somebody in the wings,
A police officer, maybe, or an ex-cop.
Yeah.
just like we had Bella Rose, we can introduce that character as a side character now, if he has any ties that you need to use. Kizik, that also goes for you. If you've got anybody waiting in the wings that you want to tap as a bond and find, like, you guys could get some resources here. It's not a desert lacking
Well, I'm sorry.
resources.
You don't want my arms dealer side character here?
Do you have a side character that's an arms dealer? A
No.
terrorist?
No, I barely had a side character that was a lawyer last time.
I loved that character. That's a fun one. You
I
could
like
be
her
Ni-
too. We need to hold on to her.
Yes, we do. Have you guys seen God of War with Nick Cage? When you said I have a backup character that's an arms dealer, that's who I was thinking of.
I mean, I could make one up, but that doesn't seem fun.
I hadn't heard back from Kizik.
This is when Kiz is like, well, actually, I have been developing this character.
I made a bunch of characters. I don't think any of them had.
I don't need a backup character to get this. My character is a smuggler.
That's true too. Very true.
I like the not that I don't appreciate Graham. I just love the idea of Marge finding us an RPG.
Well, she works for the smuggler, so she's got
Yeah.
a lot of the same connections that he does.
She just drives up in her station wagon. Here you guys go.
It's wood paneled.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 1989 Ford Taurus station wagon.
She's got the backwards seats in the back.
She gets
Yeah, it does.
she gets the rocket launcher, the bomb or whatever, and it's like it's wrapped up in quilts, and she's like, I knitted these myself.
The RPG is laid across the backward seats.
All right, now give me that luck roll if we're gonna go with smuggler contacts. Get you a bomb.
Are we going bomb or RPG? Did we come up with whether we were doing that?
Well, I know what I would prefer. Just because I know we could aim it into the bitch's mouth.
Yes, but we have to be close enough to do it. That's a pass.
A just regular pass.
Yeah, just regular pass.
I think
Okay.
this might have to be a Gavin tiebreaker.
Gavin don't want to be close to that thing as it's coming out the water, so somebody can hit it with an RPG. Because he's gonna be the one who does it. Actually, no, Gavin's okay with that.
So you'll play bait, and I'll shoot the
Yeah.
RPG.
Yeah, that's just like the cave person that one time. I even get a hold of cowbell in my hand.
And I'll be Betty White.
That tracks.
Yeah.
All right, so the plan is to get a like dynamite for a vest for a cow.
No,
Is that the bomb?
no, he wants an RPG. He's gonna shoot it
Okay.
at the snake's mouth. And so I'm standing there by the river ringing a cowbell.
Okay. Gotcha.
And just to be clear, we're envisioning a GTA RPG.
The
Okay.
bazooka.
Yes.
Like an RPG 7, which isn't really something that the U.S. forces use, but whatever. It's a black market. We'll find it.
Doesn't matter. Marge can find anything.
Yep. That'll be
And
easier.
We're gonna shoot it down that cobra's throat.
Or Kizik gets used as backup character.
Oh,
I'm
no,
okay
no.
with either scenario, honestly.
Brutal. Also hilarious.
Ouch. Gavin's just so nice and lovable.
Yeah, I am rather fond of Gavin.
Somebody's got to take care of Moose. You just wanted my dog the whole time.
You know what? That's not true, but I appreciate that you would automatically give him to me.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna have a choice when that snake grabs my belly.
No, I don't like this idea that Gavin is sacrificed.
Not sacrifice. He's gonna make the shot.
That's correct.
And if I
What?
don't make the shot, snakes swallow their prey whole.
Not all of them.
This one does. You didn't see that? Oh, you weren't down there.
So
I
you-
wasn't. I
what-
don't need the description. Thank
So,
you so
so
much.
Gavin, if he has a Bowie knife, this even if I miss, the problem might solve itself.
Coming out from the inside.
Oh yeah, like Hercules.
Hercules.
Yeah.
It's a very strange conversation that you guys are having in the middle of a cow field.
Yeah. So
No, I feel like this is very on character.
All right, so yeah, to take you back, there's crickets chirping. It's very dark, and you guys are sitting in the middle of a cow field, and you've decided I'm gonna call Marge for an RPG. That was a big snake that Gavin just saw, and you call her up, and she says, "Yeah, I can absolutely get one. It's gonna take me a little while though." And then I've got to get to you in Lake Wales, and I'm up here in Suwannee, so I can have it for you in the morning, 6:00 a.m. It
That's
right now
way
is
faster than I
about
thought.
10:30 at night. So, what would you like to do in the meantime?
Well, I think we should find a hotel and get some sleeps.
Let's get some bug spray.
She's with Silas, right? Not in Suwannee.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's
right.
right.
She's in Tampa,
So she's like, "There's one right there over on the wall."
Yep, she can get it. It's still about 6 a.m. she can get here by.
Yeah. I imagine Marge sounds a lot like Roz from Monsters Inc. She's gonna make us fill out some paperwork.
Always watching, Wazowski.
You gotta fill out your paperwork.
Did you fill out those 1098 forms?
And
That's
then
a little bit
bring us
Marge.
The RPG.
You kids play nice now.
But yeah, she'll be here in the morning. You guys make that call.
We can take a nap.
Oh, do you want to walk in and try to see what they're doing at the barn, or are we just getting out of here?
Always the voice of reason with you.
No, that's not true.
I did just volunteer to be snake bait. That's pretty reasonable.
But you got a very sharp Bowie knife. I feel confident you'll be fine. And if you haven't watched that scene from Hercules recently, you should. Anyway, should we sneak to the barn?
We get a little bit closer.
I'll be in the back.
Spot it. Yeah, you spot it down.
Yeah, I'll be looking through the rifle scope, covering you guys. Overwatch.
Da-da, 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 da-da,
It was the worst stealth roll.
da-da.
I'm not stealthing. I'm Overwatch.
Oh, you're not stealthing at all?
I mean, I'm stealthing to the point as I'm not going to get close enough to be seen. But I know my strengths and weaknesses, and sneaking is not my strength.
You roll me one anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
Good.
Well, I feel like that's poetic justice. I crushed that roll with a hard success.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna start sneaking and get distracted by Louise again.
You're bringing Muiz with you?
Well, I failed my roll, so
I see. Okie dokie. Everybody off the table? That's good. Hopefully everything loaded.
So
It's a
the water's over here.
No, you guys. I thought you went to the barn. Sorry, the farm.
Is it the
So-
farm right on the water?
No, there's a small house on the water. I can take you guys there if you'd rather be there. But I thought you said barn.
We did. I must not have known where it was. Ooh, there's Caracalcus.
Sorry. Sorry. a what?
Caracalcus? That's what I said.
That's horrific. What does this say? Bikes.
Bikes. Yeah, sorry. That's from the my pencil stuff doesn't go away between maps.
No, it's fine. It's just it was upside down for me,
Gotcha.
and I. What is this ancient language?
All right, let me pull you guys back.
I'm on my 4th, whatever this is, of moonshine, so I can't speak even worse than usual.
Damn,
Oh, congratulations.
moonshine.
It's old smoky. It's not the hard stuff.
You brought a squirrel with them.
All right, since you crushed your stealth roll, you guys get pretty close to the barn. This is the barn. It is it's wood, so it's got like spaces in between the planks. And I mentioned that first because as you guys approach, even from this distance, you guys will see sparking electricity, like the glow of blue intermittent as you guys come up and like finally get close enough to the barn. You'll see that from here. Also from here, you'll see this dilapidated blue truck, a little mound in between you guys and the barn. And remember, it's dark, so you guys don't see much else from this perspective direction.
I'm laying up, getting prone, trying to get the rifle rested, so I got a nice stable platform. I look between those slats.
Oh, we're over here. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we're over in this corner. So Graham, there's like piles of wood over here if you want to go and try to...
Yep, sounds great.
Yep. Stella and Gavin, you see Graham just silently go forward with his rifle, and he finds a spot.
Gavin takes a little bit of notice, looks for something he can hide in, sees, I assume this up here is a little bit more overgrown than everything else.
Yes, that's true.
He's gonna get there and slowly walk his way closer.
All right, so you kind of stumble a little bit because underneath that bush, somebody's fucking parked a sailboat that's just been overgrown with, shrubbery. And you sit there and you think about it for a second. And if you just go over this thing, it's going to make a ton of noise. So instead, you very sneakily, walk around it, just kind of stay into the shadows. And Stella?
Sorry. I'm making sure I heard you correctly. There's a sailboat under the bush that Gavin.
Yeah, it's like it's a
It's
small sailboat.
an oddly
Oh, like a
specific
sunfish.
example, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just like detritus that this guy's left behind.
Hmm.
It's Florida. Everybody's got an old ass boat in their yard.
I guess I'd like to find a midpoint between his sniper position and sailboat under a bush. What's this right here?
That's piles of wood. It's probably like old siding or maybe even like an old barn that they took down and they're just trying to save the wood for.
Can I sneak behind that?
Sure can.
Great.
Excellent. Graham, through the slots in the barn, we're gonna like have our camera zoom in as you zoom in on your scope, Like I said, you see the blue sparking arc of electricity, and as you zoom in, you realize that like that sparking arc is on the close side to you. Somebody is welding, and they're welding a huge metal plate onto something horizontally.
Do I have enough field of view to see the welding tanks?
I don't think from here and through cover and all of that stuff that you've seen the tanks yet.
Okay. Anything flammable that if I had to suddenly make them more worried about the barn being on fire than us? Gas cans, anything like that. Oil,
Yeah, give me a luck roll.
oil light.
Not in my house, motherfucker. Go ahead and roll. What'd you get?
Passed again.
Imagine that. Yeah, there's propane tanks and there's red fuel cans.
Okay. I'm just noting them. I'm not actively ready to shoot them, but if shit goes downhill, that is my number one plan.
All right. So zippy zap, the arcing welder goes off again, and you guys get like that lightning pulse that like comes through these boards. So, Gavin, you gonna move up, Stella?
Yep, I'm gonna keep moving up. I'm gonna keep. I haven't. I can't hear them yet. How far away am I still?
Right about there, you're gonna start hearing probably a radio that's on inside the building, and it's playing probably some yacht rock.
I was
Oh,
about to
God.
say it's got to be like Sweet Home Alabama or
If you like pina coladas,
even better bar music. Yeah,
Copperhead Road.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I'm
this
gonna
is a
be.
John Lee Pettymore, named after my father.
I'm gonna be behind Gavin, but not too close behind Gavin.
Okay. At this point, I just need another stealth roll. I just need to make sure that you guys aren't fumbling.
I'm not fumbling.
That doesn't seem like a fumble at all.
That's an extreme success.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm fumbling, which is why I'm standing behind.
I don't think you're fumbling. We're going to take Kizik's extreme success. If you don't mind, you can
That-
use it to help Stella.
She kicks a can at the top of that pile of stuff, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, this is gonna be the worst thing in the world." And Gavin just catches it right before it hits the ground and puts it down, holds his finger up to her, and goes, "Shh."
Perfect.
She just gives a thumbs up.
You guys keep creeping along. So you hear the yacht rock, and then you hear the welder just kind of stop. And then Junior Harper walks out. You recognize him from the Alligator Alley. You also see a guy that you haven't seen before.
Oh, this guy's my hero,
Oh, love him. Incredible headwear.
right?
And then Bubba comes out. And Bubba was the one with the welding mask. So he's still got the welding mask on. He tips it up. They're lighting cigarettes and they're drinking out here. They've got beers in their hand, just beer cans. And Gavin, you're close enough. Let's go ahead and get a listen roll. 'Cause I love making you roll.
Well, I'm not very good at listening,
That's not true.
but I can roll.
Holy sh! Shiza with a 3, Gavin Sharp. Alright, so you hear very, very clearly. Maybe it travels along on the wind. Bubba says, just a few more plates, fellas. We got it almost all done. And then Junior says, They're never gonna see it coming, are they? And Buzz says, "Nope, we're gonna get him. We're gonna hit him right where it hurts." And Bubba kind of smiles, and he's like, "It's gonna be nice. Finally getting rid of you two assholes." And the other two just kind of laugh because they're brothers, and they're like, "Yeah, you too, Bubba. It's gonna be something else when we're all part of the mass together. Yeehaw!" And then we go back in after they finish their smokes to complete whatever they're working on.
What's on Buzz's hat? I mean, I know it's horns, but what's that on the front?
On the front,
Is that a goggle for his
No.
cross eyes?
it's like a buckle,
Oh,
like
okay.
a belt buckle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what? It looks like Oculus goggles or something.
It does. That's why I asked if it, because he's also very cross-eyed, and his eye, like, it looks like it would just slide down.
Well, I'm more concerned about his fucking fingers, to be honest.
No, I can't be bothered. You know what that is? None of my business.
That's what happens when you drink that Florida water.
That's that them cousins coming back.
I like that these cousins have a commitment to neckwear, though.
And free shoulders.
Yeah.
They do, yeah, they all seem to have like this
I will
thing
not
around their
let
neck.
my shoulders or my elbows be confined.
You cannot confine me.
Don't tread on my shoulders or my elbows.
No step on snack.
Buzz has too many wristbands.
Whoa. You're calling him out for his wristbands now?
Well, those are just his friendship bracelets. He's
Yeah.
a Swiftie,
He's a Swiftie.
and we don't hold that against him.
His necklace doesn't even connect right here, like in the in the t-shirt collar area. Anyway, we can pick on AI art all day. There's a reason why it's free. It's not good.
I like his spit bucket cup, and then his other cup.
His other cup. Don't get him confused now.
No,
Oh,
But
they're, they're,
I like that Junior's got a vest that just holds his NyQuil for his quick meth production.
quick meth production.
Quick meth, yeah. That's totally, it's the shake and bake.
Oh my god. And we got to make that a thing in one of our tabletops now. Quick meth.
Yeah.
You never know when you're gonna need to make a quick batch.
Today's episode is brought to you by Quick Meth. Quick Meth! Alright, so,
Because nobody buys fucking shake and bake anymore.
right. Shake and bake's too long. Alright, so you've overheard this conversation. They go back inside after finishing their cigarettes, because obviously there's something inside that could explode, like gasoline and other flammables. What do you guys want to do?
Gavin wants to look at what they welded.
Alright, let's
It's
get
obviously
you.
not a necklace.
Let's get you nice and close. You guys get about here. Oop, shit, I threw you. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Something happens. You guys step on a henway.
On a what?
A hen.
Okay.
I said henway because I was like, they're going to ask me, what's a henway? And I'll say, about 5 pounds. But that didn't work.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's the dad joke.
Yeah,
So you-
and my purpose in life is to ruin those, so
And then make them.
Congratulations.
mission accomplished. I'll see y'all next time.
All right, so Gavin, you almost step on this chicken. It's just kind of like
Chicken.
roosting out here in the tall grass. And you see it last second, and it could send up a chicken kind of alarm. I need an animal handling.
I can't believe you almost stepped on Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez?
How can she read those name tags so fast?
Right.
Oh, that's a 9.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you pick it up and like start to rock it back and forth, maybe.
Oh, if you wanted to go to sleep, you just gently rub underneath its chin.
There you go. Somebody's been handling his chicken.
So
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Henny from the block.
I'm right outside the barn, stroking my chicken, still trying to be real quiet about it.
And you sneak up to the side of the barn where there's a wide enough spot in between the plank boards that you can see these gentlemen are welding plates to the side of a like JCB tractor. They're making a killdozer type vehicle for reasons unknown. And they're almost done.
Does it have like the bulldozer front, or is it a tractor that's got a bunch of tank stuff on it?
I'll tell you, I asked the AI to make one, and it's done an awful job. So, right now, it is a steel-plated backhoe in my head, where it's got the push dozer front and the hoe hydraulic rear end on a tractor frame. Usually yellow. You might have seen these on job sites digging holes. That's in my head, but I cannot get it through the art generator.
I'm having trouble believing that in Florida they're using a JCB instead of a cat. And it's got to be a cat where most of the yellow has like come off and it's like super rusty.
It's 100% totally what it is.
I'm glad you guys are on board with this because I just googled killdozer and I'm no clearer.
Killdozer really didn't bring up anything for you?
I mean, it brought up a man.
Marvin Hemir?
Yes.
Yes, he is a gentleman who got upset with his local Colorado town hall. Yeah, town hall. And he built the killdozer to destroy it. And he went out, some say, as a hero. Yeah.
Okay, well, that I just want you to know everything you said is all the information I have.
Okay, good.
So,
I wonder if I can bring this as a picture of the killdozer.
I hadn't gotten to JCB, but that he said cat, and I kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah. Here you go.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like that's exactly the type of old one they'd have too, with like the big hook things in the back, and look how rusty that shit is. Got the old school front that's halfway down the. Yeah, that's what you want.
I have less experience in heavy machinery. I've never felt so insecure about it.
So they're welding plates to the side of this thing, and right now they're just listening to just take those off the shelf.
Yeah.
Well, the AI art didn't do much better for me, but I really like the top right one just for a reason.
The top right one. You need to bring that into Traveler.
Yeah.
That thing shows up and just beats the piss out of
I was
it.
about to say, that thing shows up, you guys are just gonna be like, I don't care how much we're getting paid. We're out.
No. Goodbye. All right, but yeah, Gavin, you see the killdozer being welded together. Stella, you've watched this man pick up a chicken and cradle it in his arms and step closer and then freeze. He hasn't said anything to anybody yet.
Because I'm being stealthy.
That's a good point.
And cradling a chicken, you have to be still.
After I look at it for one, I'm gonna turn. I'm not gonna. You have to turn her away. I'm gonna turn around and follow my steps all the way back until I get out of earshot.
Still holding the chicken?
Oh yeah, it's coming with me. Stealing their chicken.
Penny from the block is his chicken now.
Jennifer Lopez.
We're just gonna keep on stealthing away until we get it back to Graham.
Can you hold on to
Simple
this
enough.
chicken for me?
And we're out of stealth. He's kind of watching them, making sure nothing's happening. But I'm gonna start talking to him and say, "So, they got it looks like a bulldozer that's got a bunch of armor on it. On the back, it's got a little backhoe action, and they say that there's just a few more places to go. They're never gonna see it coming. So we're gonna hit them where it hurts, and then they're gonna be happy once they're all part of the wiggling mass."
You guys want to wait until they all pass out from drink and then go just like turn it on, put it in gear, and run away?
I mean, alternatively, there's a lot of sparky sparks going on in there.
Yeah. I can take the shot if you want, but no guarantee it's going to explode.
So quick to explode.
I like the I like both ideas, but I think that they're rednecks, they're drinking, they're going to pass out soon, and then all we have to do is go in there, turn it on, put it in gear, and run away. They're never going to be able to stop the damn thing.
Yeah, let's get comfy.
Alternatively, we could carbon monoxide poison them. Speed this up.
Stella, anyone ever tell you you're just a little bloodthirsty? I like it.
Also, Gavin found this chicken. We're taking it with us. Don't ask why she's upside down.
That's the best way to keep them calm.
Her name's Jennifer Lopez. Keep her away from Hen Affleck and we'll be fine.
Keep her away from Jasper.
Jasper would never.
Jasper's sitting there licking his lips. That's for me, right?
Well, if she misbehaves, it is.
Gavin holds his chicken a little bit closer. You gotta be quiet, buddy.
Buddy.
That buddy makes eggs. All right, what do you guys think? I see 3 viable plans.
Gavin sits down on the pile of logs, crosses his legs, and goes, "All right, let's wait for him to fall asleep."
I mean, I doubt they're going to sleep in the barn. But I could be wrong.
I mean, if they pass out from drinking, it might. Or you want to sneak all the way in there and start unhooking tubes and stuff.
Hydraulics. Was thinking about it.
We could back that truck up into one of the vents. I'm sorry, I'll let you two. Thank you for renaming her appropriately. I'll hang out with Jennifer. You two discuss.
So you think we can sneak over there, turn on the truck, then back the truck up without them noticing?
They're already drunk. I think you could throw that cow carcass in there and they'd probably just say, "What was that?"
And alternately, I could try to hit that acetylene tank from here.
Yeah.
Or we let him be. Go get an RPG so we can blow up a snake tomorrow.
But don't you think we should maybe
should-
figure out a way to handle them? Buzz and Junior and that thing. Also, why is there just a cow carcass? Or, I'm sorry, carcass, comma, cow. I didn't realize that was its legal name.
These are all good questions.
Thank you.
Carcass, comma, cow comes in a kit, comma, for DMs.
Ah,
And some of these things I forget to just clear the name of.
no, I like carcass, comma, cow.
Okay.
That has really delighted me.
Does my time spent aiming count as an advantage when I roll if I shoot this thing?
You're trying to shoot the acetylene tank?
Yeah, like I would like to have an extra dice if I do it.
Where's the acetylene tank?
Yeah, we never really established that he got sights on the tank, but I did say there were other things. You can get a bonus dice. You've been searching long enough. So there are other explosive-y things in there if you want to shoot.
I just want to be prepared to if that's a group consensus.
I think that's easier than hot wiring a car and having that car put CO2 in that room.
You think they didn't leave the keys in the truck?
We want to go check.
I mean, I'm not that attached to the plan. I'm just... What have we found that necessitates blowing them up?
They're crazy snake people. They got a killdozer, and they's gonna use it as soon as they done building it.
Not to mention Mariah.
Yeah, We'll come back to Mariah.
Yeah, they've been feeding cows to that big snake forever.
Okay.
Also, look at that toad over there.
Where? Oh.
He's there's also a hen house here that is just a marble for me.
Oh, I love him!
Oh.
Toady! Toady Blair.
She doesn't know what a geese is.
Uh,
We're gonna have to work on that, hon.
hmm.
Oh, we switched maps.
Oh god, oh god! Everything's happening.
Everybody hang on to your butts.
Hold on!
Did the hen house come in?
Sure did.
We're
Nice.
taking them at their word about this mass. They think they're all gonna be part of a wriggling mass.
Well, they are once they're all gibbed from a exploding barn with a killdozer in it. And the authorities, they're gonna have questions about that killdozer.
I have so many questions, but if you guys want to blow them up, I'll back you. You don't want to steal the killdozer? That could be it. That could come in handy.
So your vote is let them fall asleep, go take the killdozer.
I mean, we have time. What time is it?
Midnight.
Okay, we got 6 hours. Let them fall asleep. We'll take the killdozer. Meet Marge. Blow them up. This is not necessarily the order of events. It's just a checklist, really.
Or they get blown up right now.
And we Blow up the killdozer?
Yeah, Killdozer's not good for anybody.
Okay.
Then we sneak back tomorrow night.
I
And
just
we,
like having resources.
and we blow up the big snake. Then we figure out how to dig down to the bottom of the big snake lake to see the master, because that's why we're here, is to figure out who the master is.
Okay.
So my vote, Mr. Graham, Miss Boudreaux, is you take that shot.
I second that, but I think you two should go ahead and get a head start getting out of here. You don't have to be here when I pull the trigger. And if I whether succeed or fail, I have a feeling I'm going to be kicking the beehive.
So we should check to see if the keys are in that truck, just in case. Worst case scenario, we slow him down.
All right. Sneak on over to that truck.
Give me a luck roll. What the fuck?
It wasn't a dice. It wasn't a dice. That's still pretty good.
That's still a 36 under whatever your 80, 90, whatever.
86.
86, okay.
He's in the ignition.
Yeah, keys are in there. 100%. Now, will it start? Being a yard truck, somebody left out in the middle of a field. You want to try to start it?
He's got to. No, I'm just going to take the keys with me.
Okay.
We're going to start walking back. Got to get back to our bikes. So you think you're faster than us and you're going to catch up? You want us to sneak away?
Well, I don't think I'm faster than you. I just want to give you guys a head start.
Gavin looks at Stella and goes, all right, go ahead. Get yourself a head start.
You guys were so dumb.
You gonna head back to the bikes?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And the boys stay behind to watch an explosion?
Well, I have to stay behind to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I guess Gavin just...
Oh, no, Gavin reads it, and after she takes a couple of steps, goes, all right, I got her back. And I follow her.
Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
I let them get to the proverbial edge of the map, and then I pull the trigger. And whatever explodey bits explode.
Yeah, so there was, propane tank in there. I said there was some fuel tanks in there. Obviously there's oxygen and acetylene in there. So it's a large fireball in a wooden barn.
And
The
shrapnel.
the killdozer doesn't won't get a lot of damage. But I'm sure that the three fleshy men inside the barn, they sustain quite a bit. I'll
Plus,
roll all of that up.
then there'll be a barn fire, and then the fire department will show up, and then they'll be like, "What the fuck is this killdozer shit?" And then they'll call the police, and
Yep.
you got explaining to do.
All true.
Did that squirrel make it out?
Nope.
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
There's like a
I'm
flaming
probably
tail.
hearing-
Roll
probably
sanity.
hearing the pain of the squirrel. Hennifer, yeah, okay, Hennifer came. But
I'm gonna make my withdrawal after pulling the trigger.
Yeah, erupts in flames, and you guys escape into the early dawn hours here in Lake Wales, Florida.
I mean, if we're really lucky, they'll think they fucked up.
Yeah.
probably, yeah. I mean, they're
Can
gonna
you-
call it a meth lab explosion, and Right.
Go
at
ahead
all.
and roll me that firearms check with your bonus dice.
I already did. This is 37.
It was a 37?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to just note that for the investigator later.
Investigator. That's an alligator in a vest.
Totally. All right, so yeah, you guys walk back the 3 miles back to your bikes, and we are going to change maps. Pack it up. Pack it in. Let me begin.
I can't defend that. I mean, it's a sin.
I mean, the only
Or,
thing I could think they would want to do with that killdozer would be try to drive it into the warehouse. But how are they going to get it from here to the warehouse? It's not like you could drive that bitch down the highway.
They got a for farm use only.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're like, what? We didn't break any laws. It's within height and regulation. Like, you can't say shit. And I gotta admit, it might be true. But if I were a police officer and I saw that go down the road, I'd follow it. Just saying.
It's for a movie. All right. So back to the big map, Lake of Gordon area. You guys head back through. You'd already killed that camera and that camera, so you guys can follow the exact same path out. And you'll hit the airport area with your motorcycles. Let's say about 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. Let's say 2 o'clock.
I can sleep on the plane. I'm sure we have accommodations for that.
I'd say that it's not the best night's rest for the 3 of you.
Yes, but it's a defensible known position. Not showing up to a motel at 3 in the morning.
100% agree.
Graham sleeps in the pilot's seat. I sleep in like the very back part of the tail.
I have to
done
imagine
this
that a plane
before.
like this does actually have like cots. They're probably not very comfortable. But something like this is going to have overnight accommodations.
Jasper and I are just curled up into a ball on the floor.
I mean, if there's only one cot, obviously Stella's in it.
With Jasper.
Jasper and Hennifer.
Yeah.
And also, if Graham's in anything, he's like in the entryway of the cockpit in a hammock.
I forgot to add, as you guys made it probably to about halfway, that's when you would have heard the fire trucks and stuff passing you guys on the highways outside.
Mm-hmm.
You would have just heard the sirens come by.
Oh no, guys, something's on fire.
Oh no! But that totally did happen.
That's none of my business.
And you guys will sleep until about 6 when Marge shows up. She's got a black Pelican long case in the back of her 80s station wagon. And she pulls it out. And she goes, somebody has to get the other end. This is a long box. And she brings it around with you to the back of the airplane.
How many rounds did we get?
Well, you didn't specify.
I didn't.
Multiple.
How much do you love Marge?
Oh,
Lots.
what?
We play this game often. We know it's the lot. Do you?
You love Marge so much that you made her drive all the way from Tampa in the middle of the night
All
with
the
an
way from Tampa
RPG.
to Lake Wales?
Yeah, that's not that far.
Anyway,
And Marge loves us, let's be clear.
That's true too.
But we love Marge so much.
so her large beehive.
Hairdo is in a net. And yeah, she gives you kisses, Stella. She drops it off, waves goodbye, going back to the vault to look after the cranky old man.
Marge, you want a chicken? That's how much I love you. Got you a chicken.
I have a cat and an old man and now a chicken.
Thank you.
I imagine Hennifer just immediately rests on her shoulder and she's like, yeah, I'll take it.
Always wanted to be a bird lady.
Oh, on the top of her hair, not even on her shoulder.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
'cause
roosts in her hair.
She's got one of those beehives that like has center bit.
Well, now it's got a hen in it.
Oh my god, this woman.
Now it's a
I
Hindu.
love her.
A Hindu.
I'd like to hear more about the cat Marge has.
Goose?
And we stole him last time.
Oh, I forgot we gave Goose to Marge.
We told her to go take care of her old man.
We put a lot on her.
I feel like this is why Marge sticks around. It isn't really for us, it's for the pet collection.
Yeah, that's it. She pulls away.
Marge has like her 401k is so large.
You thought Bella Rose was expensive.
This is why I still live in a shack.
You guys have been volunteers the whole time. She's the only employee for Eckerd and Sharp.
Gavin lives on a boat because we don't realize all of our salary is going to Marge. And that's okay.
So I think you've got 3 rounds for your RPG because Marge is awesome. And you have a plan, and it's a new dawn, a new day.
A new life.
I would suggest probably getting real quality sleep.
Yeah, we're going to want to let the fire department report all that stuff they found, and then the police show up and ask all sorts of difficult questions, and then we'll wait to see if any of them were eaten on the news before we decide to go back out and deploy the rest of the plan.
So in the morning, you guys, do you go out for coffee and check out a newspaper, or you guys can go to Thanks a Latte?
It's a regional airport. They're going to have coffee. Although,
Oh yeah, they do have coffee.
maybe we can go to Thanks a Latte if you guys want. We can take our dirt bikes. Meep, 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 meep.
You get out to Thanks a Latte, and you guys park there, and you go inside, and there's a TV in there. It's playing the news. You know, today in Lake Wales, it's going to be a balmy 82 degrees. Just partly cloudy, and over to the news desk. You know, weather station or weathercaster hands it over.
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist, thank you.
You're welcome.
He hands it over to the news desk, and this perky blonde is there, and she says, disturbing news out of...
Lake Wales.
No, I'm trying to think of the other... Oh, it's Jacksonville, where the body of Judge Donovan Block was found in his home. Police are suspecting foul play, and this news team has the inside scoop that says it may be the work of a serial killer. Join us, after the break for more details. And then it, goes to ads as you guys order your coffees.
Black, please. And the biggest cup you got.
Guy behind the counter just nods, starts making your coffee.
What time of year is this for us?
I keep imagining that it's like summertime, so it's probably
Okay.
bright pretty early.
Iced coffee, please.
Iced coffee. Good choice.
Green tea.
Green tea. So after the ad break, the news team, they go further into this judge that was found murdered in his house. Police don't have any suspects in custody, and there's some talk that this matches up to 7 other similar murders in Central Florida just in the past year. So people are freaking out about this. There's even some murmurs going on around you, here in Thanks a Latte, as patrons hear that. And then in other news, in Lake Wales, last night there was a large barn fire where the farmer's equipment combusted unexpectedly, and investigators are on the scene after firefighters found some questionable paraphernalia in the barn. And that's how they leave that.
Well, it didn't mention if there's any casualties.
It also did not mention any casualties.
Which would mean none were reported because, let's just face it. They're local news, and if there were casualties, they'd absolutely be reporting it because, they gotta get those clicks.
That makes the news.
Well, not necessarily.
If anybody was hurt, maybe they were fed to the snake.
Yeah. There'd have to be enough left for them to identify that somebody was there. And then they'd have to notify next of kin.
It was that Venom chick. She drug them all out to the lake and threw them in. She took special joy throwing Bubba in.
More than likely.
It was Louisa.
Oh, it was the cow.
Mm-hmm.
It was her all along. She's really the mastermind.
All right, you want to start a new dawn, a new day next time on Florida Green, and we can stop it here, bright and shiny in the morning.
Well, that would make sense. It is 11:55.
Yep, and you guys have
5.
had your coffee, ready for the day.
Yeah.
New plan.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks everybody on stream for stopping